Well, welcome back to D&D then, my dudes. We're about to roll initiative into something. My apologies for the shenanigans have not been uploaded. These will be back-to-back. Don't actually roll initiative. I hope that you're all doing well. Thank you to everyone that's in Discord. If you see these after the fact, my friends, and you like this, you can definitely come and be part of this Discord and actually join us in our games and sign up as an NPC and roll butt tons of dice and be goofballs. And then last time we were in a deep dank cave fighting ice devils who apparently have really big tails and can attack us a bunch and are rude, can be, you know, invisible and shenanigans. So I believe last time we left off, we sent MVK's poor young puppy back to town to get us our house. But she'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I was gonna say,
Fenrir's fine.
Fenrir's fine.
Fenrir's fine.
Good.
So that, Grim, lead us in, Captain. Where are we? What's going on, dude?
All right, so y'all just finished killing a bunch of ice demon things.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all continue your way through this path, right? And on your map, you see the stairwell leading up. You get to the stairwell, and as you get to the stairwell, I need everybody to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, lovely!
Oh, wow!
Wait, everyone?
Everyone. Oh yeah, everyone.
Even Varian? He doesn't have a Constitution save anymore, does he?
Yep.
All right. Please don't cry. That's all right.
Oh, balls.
Let us see what can be. Oh, Vay, no. What are you sad about, buddy? It wasn't a crit fail, but it wasn't good.
So everybody but Vane.
Oh no.
Vane.
Well, a numpty.
Everybody's rings seem to be working fine. You're still a little hot. Vane, your movement speed is reduced by half.
Anybody else feel a little bit warm in here? I don't think my ring's quite working. Did someone else shove it up their bum or something? Is the magic wore off? And you just see him like pulling at, like just smacking his hand. Go, right, you stupid thing, start working. I don't want to sweat me balls off.
You know it's working because you haven't died yet.
At least I'm not dead, but I'm sweating like a stuck pig on a Tuesday.
You are dehydrated to the point of almost one level of exhaustion.
I thought that Varian was the thirsty one. Get it?
I mean,
Oh
So-
oh whoa.
And you hear the roar of a dragon.
Oh no.
that's always
yes.
good.
As you see this plateau, a big area, and you can see the mouth of the cave, and you can see the daylight coming in, and you see from the mouth of the top entrance, you just see this big roar of fire.
Oh, that's lovely. Did anyone bring any marshmallows?
So, now on your map, you notice that there is a way that you can go back down the stairs and then hang a right before you get to the stairs and go fuck off somewhere else. Or y'all can go kill the dragon.
You said we see the dragon, yeah?
No, you just saw the big thing of fire. You don't see the dragon yet.
But we know it's a dragon. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the infernal dragon that y'all are supposed to kill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's...
So we could probably go find out where this other place leads to. Maybe that's good to go check things out.
Vane just looks up from the puddle of water that's collecting around his codpiece and says, Look, mates, I'm just saying, we've just had a bit of a tussle with some of these ice devils. I think that some of us could use a good rest. I've used most of my spells to try and deal with things, and I know that Varian doesn't care anymore because he's fine, he just wants to kill things, and I'm sure, Ragnar, you want to go up there and smack someone right in the gob, but wouldn't you want the very best chance for us to at least have a ballad afterwards where we didn't get half our heads kicked in? I'm for going for a bit of an explore. We know where that is, but we could use a bit of a rest.
So, and you hear this voice. And it sounds like it's coming from Apex's backpack.
What?
Hey.
Backpack? Is that you?
Backpack. Can you find the backpack?
Sir, are we going to kill another infernal engine being?
Why is it so
you now
polite?
Notice the creation that you created is now talking without you controlling it.
Well, I don't know if they can do that. Good.
Do you want to inspect your backpack?
I would love to inspect my backpack.
As he opens his backpack, this 6.5 foot being starts to. It starts to like push himself out of the backpack as limbs just go from being all folded into. As this machine and magic and wood being just starts to pop out. Y'all would recognize this as a Warforged. There's only been rumors that these things exist.
Oh.
And Apex just created it.
I would have thought I would have felt that in my backpack.
No, it was like a little small thing, and then it just started talking to you.
Well,
Like, it can fold up to the size of your backpack.
Even
Well,
I didn't know you were good at giving life there, Kranich.
I didn't know it was
I've
sentient.
only
you
read about
notice-
these things.
This beating fire red heart inside it.
So is your
Well-
backpack the mum then, Kranich?
I think
Are you the
so.
dad? What you been doing late at night?
I apologize, sir, but I found this useful item and I fused with it.
What was the item?
The infernal engine inside your backpack?
Oh my god.
Hey, Nick,
oh boy.
hey, Nick, 20 infernal engines, man.
I'm not even mad.
I mean, it's
Not
pretty
even
cool
mad.
though. Do we not have our own personal servant?
Wait.
Excuse me, you dumbass. I don't serve anybody.
Ass,
got a
yes.
mouth on
Dumb,
it,
no.
It's
Listen, I
saucy
think
too.
I must have created him if he's that spicy. Holy shit.
So wait, time out. You're telling me that you got a talking forge now?
No, it's a Warforged. It's a
what?
entity. Does he got all his bits? Or are you fully intact?
I'm not lifting up his skirt. You do it.
No, I'm not going to touch him. He's clearly his own man. He gave me guff.
Oh,
I
by
wanna
the way,
go-
because it is Apex and I have to be that person, it is a female Warforged.
Oh,
Right.
Variant.
And
Don't
she
even
is
think
not
about it.
wearing clothing.
Don't even.
look. I told you I already have. I already have a vow of celibacy, kind of, right? And he looks to the two balls of light. Right. Yep. Look, don't give me away.
Did you take
Codpiece.
your backpack off, or is it still on your back?
Just a little excited, I'm sorry.
Is your backpack still on your back, or did you take your backpack off?
Just climbed down in my backpack. I didn't do it. See, it's still on.
I've never been so excited to see one of your items before, Kranich.
She goes,
God damn it.
hold on 1 second. Hold still. As she like digs into your backpack and pulls out this cloak and puts it on and plugs it up and goes, that's better. I have to have some kind of decency around you heathens.
Well, I would imagine so.
That's a compliment.
Do you have a name, or are we choosing one for you?
You are my creator. Unless you do not have a brain inside your head, then I would suspect that you would think of giving me a name.
Are your
We
wires
should name her
showing?
Patricia.
As one of the wires is actually showing in her neck because you forgot to put a plate there.
Okay, I mean, sorry, 3PO. We'll have to get you a body.
Don't come for us, Disney. Don't come for us. It wasn't intentional.
That's. I was
that's
gonna
so
say that's
good.
more like freaking
Actually, a Hellscape
from
model,
Rogue
thank you
One
very
to
much.
Rogue One.
What are we gonna name her?
I'm a
CP
Hellscape
Hole?
model. Alright, I'm done.
Oh.
Damn it.
Typically, we wouldn't give creations
Wow.
names. We would give them identifiers. So how about
As you say as CP Ho, sparks of electricity start coming from her fingertips.
Well, that's shocking.
Would you like to feel it?
Only
Yes.
all right, you can, Ragnar, you have at that. I'm not quite into that.
Ragnar's experience with
Ragnar,
lightning.
She puts her
I
hand
am.
on
I
your-
actually am
she puts her-
experienced with it.
She puts her hand on your shoulder, and you feel the electricity course through your veins as it starts to burn.
Ow, 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 ow,
And she lets go.
Oh, that was. I like it.
Electrified?
Good warrior.
Shocking, mayhaps?
It's a little bit. It's a little shocking effect. I think it's short circuited. Oh, what? Who are y'all?
Can you try not to hurt yourselves, guys? We're
Varian
not
walks,
fighting things.
Varian walks over to
Yes.
Ragnar and says, "You know, a lot of people have to pay for that, right?"
Like, sure.
Usually I do, but that was free.
Maybe we should have a little bit more deference for our new companion.
I'm just gonna look the other way out of this point and just start praying to my God. My God. And just be like, what have I got? What have you sent me here for, God? Like
Oh.
these guys, I don't know what they've act like they've never seen a woman ever in their lives.
So what's she saying then? Because I'm guessing we're going to give her a moment to talk. Is that you have this automaton now, Kranich, that
Let me explain. As a Warforged, yes, I have a creator. My creator created me to assist you. As there'll be a moment in time where he has to go back to his own town.
But he's not gonna
Thank you
leave
for
us.
that.
I mean, I just met you.
There will be moments where he does have to leave, and I will be here in his place.
Varian just starts tearing up. But I like big gun, man. Who's gonna carry the big gun?
Now, even though he has created me, I still have my own intelligence and my own way of thinking.
Well, better
I am
than
not
not.
a program, I'm not a robot. I'm a living being.
So you're an AI.
No.
You're an actual intelligent person.
You're an ape? What?
I am
AI,
just.
an actual intelligent person.
Yeah, ape?
No, an
Yes,
AI.
it is.
Where are you
It-
getting the P from? There's no P.
You
So,
said person,
Person is
AIP.
one word. It's one
Let-
word.
In
Oh.
one of the books that you grab, Apex, you learned about Warforges. You know that when they are created, they're usually created by a mix of natural elements around them, and they are made of magic.
Well then,
They are when they are created. A lot of them, even though they have masters that create them, they gain their own sentience, as if they were an actual living creature.
Beautiful.
They
Okay.
actually do not need to sleep. They do need to kind of power down, but they don't need to sleep. And you notice there's something different. You built the skeleton of this beast, or not beast, but this creature, but they started to fuse themselves with the materials in your bag. Using minimal materials as possible, you will lose 5 pounds of black metal,
Okay.
as she is created by, and you actually see this, all of the metal plates, like across her chest, on her shoulders, down her arms, down her abdomen, are black steel that y'all have been collecting for Apex. The same steel that was told needed to be forged by a special forge. It wasn't forged in his bag. She fused it to her body.
Did she happen to create any weapons while she was there?
She has no need for weapons.
Noted.
She is the weapon.
She's a mage. For all of you, for layman's terms, she's a wizard.
Oh,
Ah.
magic, boom, boom person. Yes.
As she pulls out of seems like nowhere, a book forms in her hand in a quill. As she looks at it curiously and then starts, like if she knew it by hand, starts writing down spells in this book. She is a scribe wizard. Any spell scrolls that you find, every spell that you find in a scroll, she can put in her book. It takes her 2 minutes per spell level. No other components needed.
I wonder, since you're a mage, if you could cast Arcane Eye and float it up those stairs and see if you can see anything for us.
Jesus. Let's see. What level is an arcane eye?
Well, Chronic, I still haven't given her a name.
Yeah, I don't know what to call this thing.
It's a
I
good
mean,
question.
I
Can't
think
believe
we
a spot
should
like that.
call her Patricia.
Patricia.
That is unacceptable.
Can we call her Alexa then?
No.
Really?
You just made mine go off. Don't say that too loud.
Hey Alexa, play.
Despacito.
Oh.
Hey Siri.
No.
Oh,
Come on, guys. Give me a
here's
good
what we
one.
could call her: Prismatic, Arcanum, Technomancer, Reconnaissance, Ironclad Construct, Incanter, Automaton, aka
Great, I'm
Patricia.
gonna call her Jolene.
Wow.
Jolene. Jolene.
Did you just come up with that?
I can't
Like
believe
that?
you just made
I
your
do
mind
like
up
that.
yourself.
Like
Here,
that's
I'll-
an
I'll put this in the
abbreviation
chat.
of Patricia.
Wow.
Like that's actually really brilliant.
Beautiful. Patricia. Nailed
Wow.
Patricia the Warforged.
Oh my god.
it. I love it so much.
Patricia the War Mage.
Apex, I
Our
need you to send
mage.
me the full name of that.
Oh, it's in the Dungeons and Dinguses chat.
I put it in
Okay,
our group
good.
chat.
In our
And-
DM
and-
chat, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna copy that.
Can we call her Boot?
Boot.
Call her Patricia.
Patricia.
Because that's the
just
exact
too
name
good.
I'm putting. That's the exact name I'm putting in. The full thing.
Wow.
The fact that you made that
It's gonna be
acronym
obnoxious.
so quickly,
That
I
was
pasted in here
impressive.
for everybody.
That was impressive.
See it too.
that is very
Patricia.
impressive, very creative. I like it. Bravo, bravo.
I didn't
Okay,
even think about
so
that.
Dude.
now that you have a new companion, what are you doing?
Well, she said that she had her own thing, right? That she had her own prerogative. She didn't even tell us what she wants to say.
No, she says she has. So she is pretty much telling you she is a warforged, and
Right.
that she has her own mind and her own abilities. She serves no one. She is her own being,
That's
even though
she
she was
use arcane
created
eye?
by Apex.
So like she can just go and do whatever she wants to do. She doesn't have to stay and hang out with us. Basically, is what you're saying.
Right.
We
She
can't be
can
like,
attack.
you have to hang out with us. She can be like,
Yeah.
But
no, I'm gonna go
because-
get a Slurpee.
But because she was created by Apex, her initial thing is assisting y'all with what is needed.
Did you come to a conclusion about the use of Arcane Eye?
At this moment, no. She cannot use Arcane Eye.
Okay.
That is not a spell that she has.
Nani?
So, this is... Alright, what are y'all doing?
We've got two roads before us, my dudes. We can either ascend and attempt to take on this dragon as we are, which some of us are injured and have
I
used
think those
spells.
are actually pretty good. Like most of you
Yeah.
guys didn't take very much damage from what I'm seeing.
I wonder if we take the other road, because if we go up those stairs, we're coming at the dragon on ground level. If we go down and investigate this path, maybe we could start the fight from a vantage point if we find something down the line.
I think Kranich got the right of it. If there's any way that we can have advantage against such a creature, I would suss out what's going on.
Oh, and by the way, she is an envoy. Warforged. She is one of the rarest types of Warforged. Okay. So.
I wanna destroy something. That's what I want to do. But I will follow the group because I do like the advantages when it comes to the art of war and battles. So carry on.
Yeah, how cool would it be if you could attack the dragon first by jumping off of a cliff and just slamming both your halberds?
Oh,
across the
can you
cliff?
can you imagine,
Yes!
Ragnar, you and Varian just yeeting themselves off of a cliff and taking out both of its eyes at the same time in glorious combat?
I
You can
will.
even hold
Okay.
hands while you jump.
Yes,
Oh,
I
there
can
is
hold
one
Ragnar's
more-
hand.
There's one more thing
I will
about
hold
her.
your hand.
Okay.
The
Okay.
same tattoos that Apex has, those are engraved on her armor.
So y'all know what that means, right? She's going to be bound to the same deity as I am.
Oh,
She
that's
has to
interesting.
seek and protect knowledge at all costs.
Right.
So give her books
And-
then. She
So
likes
wait.
books.
Scrolls. Yeah,
So-
translate for you. She can speak any known language.
I am trying to
we-
give you. I'm trying to give you Apex. I'm trying to give you Kranich without giving you Kranich.
Cool.
Right.
So I'm giving you a ranged character. I'm giving you something that still has his scribing abilities. Hold on one second, Muncies. And still that ass hat funniness.
So
Well, that's gonna be kind of
Well,
hard.
what monsters? What'd you have to say?
Go ahead, Muncies.
Oh, it was just a stupid joke that I just wanted to say. I was gonna say
No, say
for flavor text, Lumi's gonna go from being the tiefling to suddenly being shroomy again and be like,
So basically, what you're saying is you made the robot the baby lady.
and then she's gonna be back in her It's
Yes.
weird
Luna
how
did.
you people,
we don't. That's not
make
how it
young
goes. That's-
people.
But no, I do have a question for you, Kranich.
Mhm.
If this thing has a mind of its own, it can do whatever it wants, and it listens to no one, and it does follow your deity, that could cause
No,
issues
you
as well.
cannot try to take it on a date.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's got a mind of its own, and it can literally, at any point for knowledge, just go on a rampage. And I think we should all consider this factor.
I mean, I could
Lumi's
go on a
eyes
rampage
gloss
for
over.
knowledge.
I could also go on the rampage at any moment.
Well, I can raise. You know what? There's my 2 cents. All those just try to. You know what? This one just smash things, and I don't try to make sense of things. So pitter
Shakes her
patter.
head and she goes back to normal.
Oh my God.
Oh, this group is just.
I
I'm just
think,
gonna continue praying to my God under my breath of why he's put me here at this point. So far, I've witnessed most of our party just has never seen a lady before, apparently.
That's not true.
That's not true. I've been to many establishments of sorts.
That sounds like a confession, Ragnar. You might want to keep that to yourself. Unless you're proud of it. In which case, as a bard, I
He's kind
completely
of a
understand.
cleric, so it's sort of like a confessional, right? That's fine.
It's not. No, I'm proud. It's a prize. I am proud of it. All right. You know,
I
you've
thought
seen a
you
lot
were
of
wilderness
battles.
Guy.
I think at this point,
I am a wilderness.
It gets
That's right.
lonely in the woods, though, doesn't it, Kranich?
But it's not hunting if you pay for it.
That's
The
why I
only
was saying
thing-
most people pay to get shocked like that.
the only thing she
Like I
tells you
said.
is that she can use a shield.
Well, Patricia,
I'm gonna-
as
I'm
you're
gonna
one of
start
our...
walking toward
Sorry,
that
Darren.
area that we're gonna be going.
Well, Patricia, you're a voting member of this party. Either we can ascend and try and take on this, dragon on ground level, which sounds more like I'm gonna get pooped on, which I'm not sure what infernal poo feels like. Or we can probably try and see if we can find another vantage point and hope that we don't run into anything, nefarious. Whilst having a bit of a rest and wait for Fenrir to get back to actually hear, not hear. I don't think that wolves, I mean, they have good hearing, but, Now that Varian's
I
stench
will-
is gone, he's definitely gonna have to find Ragnar.
I will be. The only time that I will vote is if it is an even split among the party.
Well, then you'd be
Is that
voting a lot then.
Yeah, I was gonna say that just sounds like a yes.
So what do we say, friends? I'm not sure. I would like to have a bit of an investigation. I think Kranich got the right of it. If we can find any advantage, or if we can find a moment of respite, I would go and explore a little bit more before we ascend into the dragon's lair. It's not like we have a deadline to kill the dragon.
And she looks over at Kranich and goes, "Sir, is there anything you wish me to do while these buffoons go try to continue to explore an unknown mountain?"
I think you should just come with us for now, and then help me keep an eye out for any more blackened metal. We're still looking for another roughly 19 pounds of it. And if you find any, just bring it to me and we can put it in the bag or give it up to somebody else. We'll be able to take care of it.
Of course.
If you really need somebody to hold your iron, I'll be willing to help you with that, my dude.
Okay.
Is that what we're calling it these days? Iron. Interesting.
Gerald, did you said you wanted to say something? I felt like you did. You know, you had this impeding
It's
look on your
actually
face.
called a Vernus steel.
Vernus still.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'll hold on to something if you need it. Granted, I do have
Yeah.
a couple
My
of
bag's
places
getting
I
a
can
little bit
put it.
heavy.
Oh, don't worry, my bag won't. I won't really feel it ever.
Yeah, gratitude.
We could take some of that stuff off you if you'd like right now.
Right, so are we deciding to go off just as a group? Are we deciding to actually go and try and look for an advantage and to explore a little bit more?
I want
I
to
was
jump off the
actually-
cliff and
I was
stab the
actually gonna ask
dragon.
if I could look down that way. Is it kind of a dark cave or what is it?
So y'all go back down the stairs, and it is pitch black. You can't see anything inside that other cavern. You don't know how far it goes. You know nothing.
So I can't
It's not
see
even-
anything.
It is literally not even on the map.
Fair.
Just the opening is there.
So I can't see anything within that darkness.
Hmm.
It seems to be magic in nature. You're mute. Say that again?
Don't worry. I love you, Grim.
What gives you the ability to see in magical darkness?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, because remember, I'm also a drow.
Doesn't matter. You still can't see in magical
Oh, it's
darkness.
magical
I
darkness.
know. That's why I'm
That's the
saying.
difference, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Does-
really fun.
You guys are giggling because we're looking at magic darkness. Does anybody want to enlighten us on what could possibly be causing that? Is this something we should go down? Or is this going to lead us into a trap?
Wait, is that the path we was gonna choose instead of going? straight to the
Yeah,
dragon?
if it's magical darkness and we can't see,
Oh, then that's not good. Well, that's another.
not-
Well,
Here's the thing: no one can see in magical darkness in this group.
Exactly.
That
that's
is
a problem.
very good
Can
point.
Patricia see
Well,
in that?
actually, hold on. It depends on what the warlock picked for his invocations.
We don't have a warlock.
Oh yeah.
It depends on what the warlock chose for his invocations.
Arnis, do you have levels in Warlock?
But understand, Ed, the
Mhm.
more of your warlock powers you use, for every time you use them, there can potentially be consequences. We've talked about this.
Yep, we have.
So I don't know which invocations you chose, but
It sounds to me that A, we go blindly down a path that we cannot even fathom or see and hope for the best, or B, we just go straight for the dragon. Is there a sea option? Is there another route we can take that we
Is
can look for?
I mean, I think we should just go towards the dragon.
Ah, well then.
It does kind of sound
I mean,
like
a
the more
dragon's a dragon. There's
feasible
not really much else that we can do. We've kind of just got to go for it and hope for the best, right?
Well, I'm just gonna look over at Vane. I tried. Looks like we gotta do some smash the kitty.
Well, that's all right.
Actually, can I ask your Warforged something?
Her name's Patricia.
Yeah.
And she has a
Respect
name.
Patricia, okay?
I
She
am
has a
not
name.
very good
Name.
with names. Trust me.
Respect
Well, yeah.
Patricia.
She can speak for
Right.
herself.
I just is there any way you could possibly help us see through these dark area?
I am sorry, but as I have just recently awoken, I do not have full access to all of my spells as of yet.
Chronic, all of that tinkering and you didn't put a flashlight on it? God dang it.
A magical flashlight.
How do you know what a
Wait.
flashlight is?
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
First of all,
Right.
why are we,
True.
first of all, why are we calling me an it?
God,
I was gonna
she.
say, her name is
Hey,
Patricia.
Patricia. She.
You guys said I was bad.
Stop talking to her like she's not here.
I'm sorry, I'm just not used to having an automaton that looks that good.
Patricia's my new best friend.
Oh,
She's
we're
from
in
the
trouble.
Future, and so is Cranny. Hey, look, these are future
By the way,
things.
she's actually completely wrapped up in a cloak. You can't really tell anything from her.
It's just short in the ankle.
Oh my God.
It's olden times, mate. That's all you got to see in order to know.
You mean this ankle?
Yeah. Careful! TOS!
My sock is on.
Ankles are fine. It's the feet that aren't allowed.
My sock's on, and I have shoes.
I can't. I'm done.
Well, tell you what, how about since we're so divided that we all should just roll percentile and say, 50 is under and 50
So
not.
how about
How about we raise our hands? And Lumi raises both of her hands.
It's not
I
fair
want to
yet.
go kill the dragon.
Kill dragon?
Who else wants to go kill the dragon?
I think we could take it.
Varian raises his hand. Vane just sort of sits there with his hand in his pockets going,
Well, that's 4-3.
I'm
Patricia,
honestly
do you have a
indifferent.
vote?
We should push through.
all right
Well,
then.
5-3. Looks like we're gonna go kill a dragon.
And she starts walking towards the mouth of the cave.
Oh dear, here we go. Well, we got to make sure. What's our marching order, friends? Before we even get up there, we should have a bit of an idea of who's in front and who's in the back.
Lumi's up front. She's ready to go.
Oh yeah.
I'll go. I want to
Hold on,
be in
hold
front.
on.
Lead
So
with
I gotta
everybody
talk to. Wait, hold on, Artemis.
Hmm.
Are you going to be activating an Eldritch invocation? What are you like? Because you haven't spoken. Everybody else has. What is
Yeah.
your opinion? What are you doing?
Well, I was.
Because
Thinking.
you are a part of this party, just as everybody else is.
Well, yeah, that's why I did the raise the hand thing.
Let's see now. I mean, yes, yes, Devil's Sight would be interesting to use, but there is also Dragon Sight.
Oh, you can get it to work.
Mm.
It's not a large cave entrance. It's the doggo and the dragon would not fit
Oh dear.
Right.
unless she transforms into her human form, and then she doesn't have the dragon sight.
Okay.
Basically, a small.
I mean,
cave that
she would have it, but you can't share it with her.
Okay.
Or y'all can just take the leap of faith. I like the leap of faith option.
I'm kind of down for the leap of faith option to see what's going on up here.
DMs around.
Oh.
That's never good. That's like I might
I'm-
be
I'm gonna
pretty
go
new to
after
D&D,
Warforged,
but
by
I'm
the
just
way,
saying.
that's already running towards this.
Yeah, it has a mind of its own, dude. It's already going forward. We're losing it.
Well,
That is a good point.
onwards and forwards. If we don't catch up to it, then it's gonna be by itself floating a dragon.
And then you guys can't try to flirt
She's not
with
going up the stairs. She's going through the mouth of the cave.
Oh, well, in that case, shoot.
She's not going up to the dragon. She's going through the mouth of the cave. She's going to the darkness.
Vane, do you remember the trick that we played when I peed on you through the portal?
Yeah, that was, I mean, regrettable but interesting. Do you want me to whip out my tallywhacker and see what happens when I piss through it?
I'm not saying pee into the darkness, but does anybody have like maybe like a firebolt or a fireball or a torch they can just yuck through this darkness and see if it startles anything?
I could summon a face spirit to go scout for us.
You want
this is probably not any regular darkness. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Going to fire and it probably wouldn't help very much.
If we stir something and it makes a loud thundering boom, then we should probably choose the dragon.
I got a lightning halberd, but I mean, I like to keep it.
You know what?
Can I cast detect magic?
Oh yeah, sure.
And can Varian go over and do divine sense at the mouth of the portal, actually?
So your divine sense shows absolutely nothing.
Never mind about the detect magic then. I'm not gonna worry about it then.
Well, hold on. The mouth of the cave is magical. And you also
just
can
gonna walk
sense that
through.
there's something magical inside.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna walk through?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one.
All right.
Who else is just
Okay.
walking through?
Oh, okay. Why don't we just grab each other's shoulders? You know, someone grab Patricia, and we just walk in a line. Let's just go right now and just do that.
Sounds good.
All
And
right,
we go
Julia.
into the darkness.
Yep.
So as you walk
boy.
through
Dragon
this
side.
black darkness, everybody vision fades. As you continue to walk through, you get to the other side as you feel like you've been walking for 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. As you get to the other side and you see what looks to be a giant room full of food.
Nums.
Don't you touch, Ragnar, don't you dare touch that.
Wait.
Golden chalices.
Mm.
You can smell the mead.
Mead!
Oh no, here we go.
No, I sprint. Right, no, sprint to the mead. Done. Immediate.
Oh no.
You
Can't
start
stop him.
drinking the mead,
Oh no, I'm going for the mead. Yep.
You
shit,
feel-
that's my word.
better
Huh?
than you have ever felt in your entire life.
Oh, I feel amazing. You'll have to drink.
You gain 15. You get 15 temporary hit points.
Woohoo!
Now nobody else's character knows this. You get 15 temporary hit points.
Okay.
You are now under the effects of Hero's Feast.
Vane walks over and it says, Ragnar, any adverse effects? How do you feel? Everything all right? I mean, it could have been poisoned, you numpty.
It's mead. Number one, you don't turn down mead. If it kills me, it kills me. Number two, I feel amazing. I feel powerful. Here, drink, eat. Everything. Like I have a good feeling about this. Just trust me on this one. Everyone,
Hey, good
please.
paladin, sir.
Yeah, the paladin, Varian kind of looks around a little bit more suspiciously as he doesn't really need food and casts divine sense to see, is there anything particularly unholy? Is there anything that is poisonous? Is there any adverse effect that would befall them?
No, you don't detect poison. You don't detect anything.
Well,
You just detect a shit ton of magic.
so
Well, I'm gonna start making myself a sandwich.
Oh, and by the way, Monty, since you still have detect magic on,
Mm-hmm.
the entire table is glowing.
Okay.
Varian just
I
looks around and
hold
says, there's nothing that I can detect that's particularly evil, friends. I think this might be our respite before we go. And he looks around, is there any sort of like offshoot, or is it just a hall that's just full of...
So as you look around, because Ragnar didn't quite see it, he was too worried about the mead.
Mhm.
You see a familiar dwarven creature sitting in the
in the head of the seat in a giant throne, with his feet propped up on the table.
Is it?
Oh, with his
It
feet. I
is.
thought it was Medora.
Oh, well. Does everybody notice the dwarf?
Varian walks
You
over to the
don't.
dwarf.
You're too
Varian
consumed with
walks
me.
over to the dwarf and goes, "Is this your doing?"
It is.
Vane
I'm
walks
sorry.
over and
I left this part of the map out on purpose to see how keen you are to finding things.
so you're
Everything in this room is real. The golden goblets, the torches, the silver plates, and it's all yours.
why
This table looks like it could hold 25 people.
why did you array it for so many people if there's so few of us?
It has always been set here.
Is this the last breath before before the leap into the dragon's lair? Then we made it.
Maybe. Don't say you made it until you have cut the head off of the dragon.
Well, then I would say everybody. Wait, what was the name of the dwarf again? Grim, I'm so sorry.
I don't freaking remember. Huh?
Krag or something?
Crag.
Yeah, Krog.
Crag.
Well, everybody,
Crag.
this was the man this was the dwarf. Remember from the town, and looks at Crag and he holds out his hand to embrace him and says, "We will do our best to find you. Your wife misses you."
Well, I know. But I also know she is with you.
I
But she
mean,
will not come out.
you should have told us that she was an angel. I had no idea. Apparently, in the time that we've met, did you know that I was an angel when we first met? Do you know my history somehow?
I know a lot about you.
No time to tell me in full.
That's... And I do not wish to think about it as infernal beings. I'm supposed to kill you.
Hmm?
Oh boy.
But the table's safe, right?
It is.
The Vane and Varian sit down and start helping themselves.
As I am a demon in the war versus the devils and demons.
So the rescue mission is to recover you, to free you from your devil masters then, and to return you to your angelic wife.
Good luck with that.
Right, everyone, dig in. We need all the strength that we can have before we even get to the mouth of the dragon's cave.
Can I say before
Alright,
Ben finishes
no
the
problem.
sentence that I bring over meat and just like kind of pour it? Have some of this. Is good, no?
Vane splutters and for once in the time that he's known Ragnar, wraps his arm around him and says, "Right, so it's a drinking then. See if you can outdrink Varian. I want to see that."
Oh,
boy.
and Varian. I want to let you know. This is food you can consume, and drink you can consume.
I haven't tasted.
Only done by Hero's Feast can you actually consume.
Well, Varian pulls up his helmet and starts eating.
And Varian tastes the sweetness of the bread.
He can taste it for
And-
once.
He tastes the sting of the alcohol. It's all there. And as you indulge, Krags tells you stories of his life. And tells you things of imaginable adventures that he went on. Tells you the horrors that he went through in the Abyss. And Avernus. Similar stories to y'all's adventures that y'all have gone through. Sleep here. Take everything that you can carry.
Varian starts
Tomorrow-
packing things.
Tomorrow may be your last breath that you take.
I'm hoping not. I really don't want to have to revive one of these people. Oh.
Good one.
You guys make me work so hard.
I'll just have a drink and eat. All right, pitter patter. Let's get at it now. Varian, I got this drink.
All right.
Does the dwarf have any books, or is there any knowledge that I can take away from this guy?
There's a
Maybe
couple
I can
books.
maybe I can speak to him in like some ancient dwarvish language and really like get something out of him.
There's not a
Really
lot.
impress him.
Woo him. Woo him.
I'm
in
about
his
to
own
woo.
language. Yes.
He's married.
Oh,
Well,
But
Fucking-
there's a couple of books about. One book about dragons. Another book about. There's a book about Avernus, but it seems to be kind of mangled.
So I have a question about the book about the dragons. Now, before anybody susses me out for this, right? Is there anything about dragon anatomy so we can maybe find some weak points to try to attack this thing in? Is a sniper, you know, well placed
You would not
shot
have
is the only
enough
shot you
time
need.
to really go through every single dragon's anatomy, as you do not know what type of dragon this is.
Mm.
Well, do you have any advice about fighting the dragon? Other than don't die and don't let him breathe fire on you, right?
I cannot tell you, as this is your battle, not mine.
Do you want to come? We could always use a demon.
If I could, I would.
So you can't come?
No.
and there it is.
I can't
What we
come for,
call.
I can't come for you
God
at least.
damn it.
God
Of
dang it!
course.
Clean cut, move down.
Yeah. Done. Just done.
Have you
I
met
thought I was a
Patricia?
bad one tonight.
I have not.
Wait, so if you want to know about dragons, you know, I know a little bit about dragons. Just saying.
No, you don't know
You
enough
idiot.
about dragons to know anything about. You just know they have wings and they look pretty.
Wait, what do you mean, Ragnar? With
Just
his
'cause you're a
history?
dra-
You'd have to have
Just you are a
specific info. You'd have to have it would be
Just
the,
because you are a dragon born that follows Tiamat doesn't mean you know everything about dragons.
Not everything, but that was like one of the first things. Like when
Okay, you know
it
that
came
there's
to
different types of them,
yeah.
and I wouldn't say you know their weaknesses.
No, I wouldn't say
or anything
weakness.
like
I'm
that.
just saying
Um,
general. I'm saying general
Can
knowledge
I
that might.
do a history check? Maybe of something I've read.
Roll me a history check with disadvantage.
also, we do have a dragon
You want
rider with
research?
us.
I was
That's
about to
true.
say, you're traveling with a dragon, so.
I was gonna say Ernest would be the one to
Yeah.
ask about dragons.
Aranis, honest,
Mm.
like, where can you maybe either enlighten us or maybe talk to your dragon and ask her, right? Because I know she's not in the small cave with us. Where would she not want to get shot at? If she had to choose, like the top 5 locations to not take a bullet, what would they be?
You know damn well she's not giving anybody that information. You would already know that information. It doesn't matter what dragon y'all are going against. She ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, sorry about that, Kranach.
You're not your dragon?
Investigate wasting at disadvantage.
It's fine. This is a dead end. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, no. We're just gonna smash it, eat, drink, be merry. Let's just get rested.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Can Vane sit with Crag for a bit and ply him with a couple questions about his ancestry if he knows?
Sure.
Well, in the time that I've seen you since last time, Crag, I didn't realize. I know finding out that your wife was an angel was a strange thing.
Excuse me for a second.
And when she changed Varian, I wish I'd had a bit more of a conversation with her because it seems that my origin is not what I thought it was. I'm not an Asimar. Is there any sort of if we return, could I speak with you and your wife about discovering more of my abilities so I can be of better help to the rest of Faerun?
If you kill the dragon, once you reach Avernus, you will know things that you beyond your desire to know.
Are you telling me there are things in my previous life, even as a child? Was I originally just a child, or was I made into a child?
That is things that I do not know.
Well then, everyone rest up, because it seems we're about to go and face a dragon. All good? Everyone, do we want to have that long rest? And
Yeah, and let's take a 5 while we do the long rest.
awesome!
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the
here we
perfect
go.
time for a long rest. Roll me that
Since this-
d20.
Since this is back, can I also do anything with my infernal engines while we wait?
Yes, you can start creating you can create the pieces.
I would
Ooh.
like to
Oh, nice.
well, I'll let monsters go real quick, and then I need to talk to Ragnar about use of his hammer.
Okay.
All right, Monsees, what's up?
So before the long rest, we're in the midst of the long rest, I guess, as we're like getting settled in. Lumi's gonna go over to RNS and just be like,
So, I'm still kind of having a little bit of like trouble because like I'm kind of a mushroom person, but I'm also definitely a tiefling, and I'm just kind of confused, and like out of everybody here, like, you know, you're a half elf and like kind of a vampire, and so like I feel like, you know, we're kind of similar in that way right now. And so I was just kind of wondering if, you know, maybe we could just like sit and talk for a little while before we rest, just to kind of, you know, share our stories. And I don't know, I feel like I need a friend.
Yeah. Of course. I don't see a problem with that. Plus, I can understand it being a bit confusing.
Oh.
I still don't understand you. You are an odd and strange little creature.
You don't understand
Or
any
tiefling.
of us.
True.
From what I've read in books, and the people I've met, they've never been outrageous as you guys. You guys are some really cool adventurers.
Oh,
Well, I
Leave it at
mean, I appreciate that. I mean, when I first met you, you know, I had you captured. I was just dragging you around, but I mean, you know,
Oh,
yeah.
because I'm. Yeah, when they hired you, I don't know who hired. Oh, that's right. My God, just told you to find me.
Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, it's a good story right there.
Things I do for him.
I love you, Nard.
Grandma said she
no.
DM as well.
My cleric is like.
well, in this time, Grim, do you want to head off and go do what you need to do really quick, and we can just discuss amongst ourselves?
I will say this: you find 15 pounds of black metal in that.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's good.
We've got all we need to put it together.
Well, friends,
Krennic, you put it together before I leave to go, so y'all can battle strategy. Krennic, your AC is. Let me make sure. Your AC is now 22.
let's go.
Dang.
Are you able to edit that, or how do I change that?
I'll edit it for you.
Okay.
Your AC is 22. Your long death does an extra D12.
But
And did I get my my chest thing we talked about?
Remind me.
We talked about this being a like a laser weapon of a way, right? Where we take the power of the engine. It
That
charges
you don't
up.
have yet. In all honesty, it's because the DM didn't make it yet.
Okay.
And your mini hailstorms, your pistols, do an extra D10 of damage as well.
Hell yeah.
They're wrist rockets now.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will
That
say
sounds
this.
cool.
I will say this. I have your armor has its own HP system. Your armor has 100 hit points.
Wow. Okay.
If your armor goes below 100, so if you lose 100 hit points, your armor breaks.
So we
Go
make it all
back
over
to your
again.
normal armor AC, and you have to rebuild.
That's very fair. Okay.
And your weapons will drop back to their normal hit dice.
Okay. Should I just put it in my notes for now? You said an extra D12 on lung death and an extra
No,
D10.
I've already fixed your weapons.
Did it? Okay, cool.
Just know in the back of your head, once you get below 100 HP, your armor shatters.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, let's.
Is there a senti-
Ready to give us a moment, Grim? Go to your thing.
My headphones are off.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, at this point, then, friends, I mean, I think that the one of the key players that we need to pay attention to is Narn and his ability to heal us this entire time. So we need to stay within 30 feet of you because of that ability that you cast last time. And then Ragnar, you and I and Lumi probably should all stick within Varian's sphere of 10 feet if we can, because you can't be frightened, and also I believe I give you advantages on saves. Right? Yeah. Where is it? Aura of protection. You gain
I'll do it. Just so you know how mine works, I'll post it to you guys later.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys stick
Like,
within 10 feet of. Go ahead.
You stay in 30 feet of me,
Mm-hmm.
and if you end your turn in my
Circle.
circle, then that's when I deem you to get what you. Either I give you temporary points, I control if you get them or not.
Okay.
You just gotta tell me, and that's why I asked when you guys are ending your turn,
Okay.
just so you guys understand how that actually kind of works.
So what do we know about how dragons fight, right? So you talk about like the formation hold, right? I don't think we should ever like stay in a straight line where the dragon can just run a breath and hit all of us. I think we should try to cone or do like a half circle around them.
We should spread
if
out.
possible. If
Yeah.
possible. At least
I'll
not
be
standing in
honest.
straight lines.
I don't think Lumi is smart enough to like think of all of these things. I think Lumi is just gonna be a chaos gremlin and hope.
Awesome.
For the best. I
I'm
think it's just gonna go
like,
right over her head.
Well,
She's
then-
gonna be sitting there listening and agreeing with everything you guys are saying, and it's just gonna go right over her head in one ear out the other. But she's like, "Oh yeah, that sounds really good. It sounds really great. I'm so here for it. Eat some moss."
Arnis, so for
Yes.
you and I as the rangers, I want to start seeing if we can attack maybe the joint of the wings, right? And see if there's anything we can do to possibly cripple its flight and try to keep it on the ground, so that way our melee members are able to, continuously do the big damage, right?
Good thinking.
Do you want to take maybe the left or the right side?
Oh, yeah, I'll take left. You go right.
Okay, and let's mention every time too that we are specifically targeting the joint of the wing and the body with the attacks, right? And maybe we can ask Grim if he's willing to take that into consideration whenever he does the things, right? Because remember his boss fights and stuff, right? We're gonna get hit with
Probably
not
ads as
only the
well.
dragon stuff, but we're gonna get hit with the if it's a boss, right? It's going to be able to do like the arena-wide attacks where we could be facing like meteors, crumbling ceilings.
Yeah, lair
all kinds
actions.
of-
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, right? So
I think Vane will stick by you then, actually, Narn, as mid-range.
Fine. I'm not really. I'll be straight honest with you. I'm not mid range at all.
Well, I mean, it'll be sticking by your side then.
Yeah, it's fine. You can stand 30 feet
But
behind.
Ragnar and Varian need to be kind of up front, trying to soak whatever we can. And I'm sure that if you give Varian and or Ragnar the ability to have more armor, to have a higher AC, we'll be able to probably, hopefully, soak things.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous about going into Dragon because who knows what the frickin' plus to attack that thing has.
Well, the one thing that I'm okay with is that I totally forgot I had this, but I got second wind, so I can actually roll to regain hit points as well.
I said, read
So
your
that's-
it helps you out.
Yep.
Yeah, I did like some extensive research like on my own time for my character because I don't have lightning halberd anymore because we lost that, and I can't use the hammer yet for combat because I haven't had a chance to talk to Grim about it. So the only thing I have is
Hey guys. So I came in and I heard you don't have you do have all your magical weapons are in effect again. It was
Okay.
a temporary.
wait, the lightning halberd. Is
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh baby, never mind. Okay, Roger that. All right. Yeah, we'll But yeah, so if that now that changed things.
Also,
that makes
you
a
get hit with
big
something?
difference.
Hey, Ragnar, I have a question for you too.
Yep.
Have you had your conversation with your hammer yet? Since he hasn't announced that we're off the long rest yet.
Because we're not off long rest, I can talk to I'll go over to you and we can have that conversation if need
Okay.
be.
We need to catch him. We need to catch him like right away before he starts anything.
Yeah. No. As soon as he puts his headset back on. As far as strategy though, yeah, because now that I have the lightning halberd, I have both my weapons. I also have the action surge where I can do more damage, with AC and everything. So
you
I'm
also
okay
have
with.
extra attack. You know that, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Yep.
that too. So
I think you do also, Hermit. Just so you know, as a paladin.
Yep. Attack.
yeah.
good
So with me, Varian, and Shirumi, the only thing I will say about my character Rednar, he knows Art of War. He does know battle strategy from mercenary work and everything else. So he is listening to this. He will go with the formation. As far as Lumi, she already said. I mean,
Lumi's
I'm
gonna wreck
okay.
shit.
I'm okay. If she wants to go, I mean, she's gonna do it. So, what about Patricia? She's joining us in battle, right?
Yeah, but Grim's technically controlling her, so we can't. We don't.
Right.
Yeah, she'll probably be back with
Okay.
with.
And she won't do what
But
she's told
let's just-
anyways. She
at
does
this
whatever
point,
she wants
we're
to do.
good enough to just say, whatever he plans, we just
Yeah.
react what we can.
Mhm.
Nothing you really plan for.
So I'm staying close to you, Varian.
Yep, you're staying close to Varian.
Me- Okay. Yeah. We're all right then.
Or you
I
guys are
think
gonna be within shot of me, so
And
think
him.
we should be good, right?
All right,
everybody?
your time is up.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Real quick, Grim. I'm gonna go over to Kranich, because my hammer can help him forge the things. So
I
I'd like
figured
to
y'all
go-
were already forging that. That's why I gave him all the bonuses.
Oh, okay. I figured we could just
actually a question about that. Is it kind of
And
like a
Patricia
living?
will not be joining you. Like she said, she does not have access to all of her spells yet.
Question
Okay.
about that. Is his like a living armor or no?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering because if it affected temporary hit points or not.
No.
Okay.
So he doesn't get an extra 100 HP.
Well, I know he doesn't. I was talking about if temporary hit points affect his armor.
No. It only affects him directly.
Okay. I just
So his armor has a hit point status, and once that hit point status threshold breaks, it breaks. That includes him. Like if you gave him 100 freaking temporary hit points, if he loses all 100 temporary hit points, his armor breaks.
How does that work with my fusion with the Badger Bear?
What do you mean by your fusion with the Badger Bear?
So you remember how you're saying is I only have the armor. Like whenever I touch the Badger Bear, I can actually equip the armor.
Right.
Okay.
So the Badger Bear has its own hit points. It does not affect the Badger Bear.
Understood. Okay.
MBK, did you have something?
Yes. So I know we did the long rest and everything. When I first sprinted into this room, you said that I gained 15 temporary hit points. So I add that back in after long rest, or?
So who all actually ate the freaking feast?
Yep.
Oh, I had
everyone.
Steak. I had venison. I had the steak. I had the meat. Like, I ate good.
Everybody that ate the feast gets 15 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
15, 1, 5. Okay.
Done.
Hold on.
And we also gain heroes, don't we? Said.
No, it's the. Hold on. I will read to you what Hero's Feast does.
Here, I got it for you.
I got it. I already got it.
Oh, I was like, because I have it in my spells.
You bring forth a great feast, including a magnificent food and drink. The feast takes 1 hour to consume, and it disappears at the end of the time. Y'all's lasted longer. The benefit of the effect doesn't set until the hour is over. Up to 12 creatures can partake of this feast. A creature that partakes in this feast gains several benefits. The creature is cured of all diseases and poisons, becomes immune to poison and being frightened. Immune.
That's
And
temporary,
makes
though.
all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Okay.
Its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10. It gains the same number of hit points, and it gains the same number of hit points. These benefits last for 24 hours.
Nice.
So, I rolled the 2d10. That's why y'all get 15 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't as good as mine.
So,
Are you gonna commune, MVK?
Nani? Oh,
With
okay, yes.
hammer.
I would like to talk to my hammer.
Okay.
Mr. Hammer. I forgot. Look. Okay, well, that's just lovely. That is just lovely. It's cause, look, Zephyrin.
Yes.
Apologies for not calling you by your name. Yeah, I had a bit of
We
meat
need
last
more
night.
time to talk.
Okay.
Out of play, MVK needs to get with the DM.
I know, my dude. There's been some IRL things, my dude.
I know,
Mm.
but MVK needs to get with the DM.
I think this is a subtle hint for us to roll out. This is a subtle hint for us to roll out, dude.
I just want to say, like, Zephyrin, can you help Kranich with his forging and everything that he wants to get done? Because he wants to do that.
He's willing to freaking do that. He freaking floats up and then starts smacking the fucking metal and creates the
Sweet, awesome, beautiful. There you go. That's what I
Thank you,
wanted.
Zephyr.
Yeah, between
Thank you.
him and
Yes.
Kranich's just joint effort, it's done.
All right. I
Excellent.
hope that helps you, Kranich.
Now,
Yeah,
you
thank you.
notice as the hammer is smacking into the metal, ice crystals shoot out of it.
Interesting. Okay.
And then electricity shoots out the back end and it freaking smacks it again, and then ice crystals of electricity. And then continues. As the more it hammers in, the redder the hammer gets. To the point of where MBK, when it comes back to you and you go to grab it, it feels almost too hot to touch.
Well,
As
that
in then-
sounds spicy.
3 on each side, 3 little three little grates open up, and the steam pours out of it. As you see the core, you see this crystalline ice crystal with electricity going all around it. As you can see its core for just a split second as it closes back again. And only you see that, MBK.
Oh god. Well, with that being said, who's ready to fight a dragon?
This will be an interesting tale to tell afterwards if we make it through. Everyone ready?
Go team. Go team.
Ready.
All right, if everyone would double right click their tokens, you may have to close out the other map. And if it doesn't work, I'll have to share the map. All right, hold on.
Yeah, that made my character go away.
Sharing the
Oh.
map.
Wait.
There's the map's in the chat box.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I did it.
Oh man.
Y'all are not there. Y'all are at the bottom.
Okay.
So y'all can move your
Okay.
characters wherever y'all would be. I just had to put them on the map.
All right. So let's get. I'm guessing that. Sorry, Grim. This is the top.
This is the top.
Okay. So, Ragnar, you and I need to be at the front here.
Y'all come. So hold on. I'm gonna draw an arrow.
That we can't cross. Makes sense.
No. Down here at the bottom of the map, bottom right corner of the map.
Mm-hmm.
That's where y'all came in. Y'all came up the stairs, and you see the daylight.
Okay.
And y'all saw the fire come from right here.
Ah. All right.
But I would not be that far up the mountain unless y'all really. Actually, if y'all are going to be that far up, then I do have to show you.
Well, then shouldn't we be down here, actually?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the ascent.
I will not start an initiative until y'all get to the dragon.
How tall
But if y'all
is
wish to talk to the dragon, I will give y'all opportunity to attempt.
I mean, Arnis probably wants to have a conversation with him.
Uh,
Yeah?
Say that again. Kranich.
How tall is the shale walls leading up to the top of this plateau?
85 feet.
How tall are the skulls that are in
The skulls on the base. You do not know
like-
that information yet.
Because we gotta get there. That would make a lot of sense.
So.
Ragnar, come up by varying closer.
Okay.
And yes, the squares are proportionate. It's a big map.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big area. And I'll move Lumi down here. Come on, Lumi. You're with the rest of your party members.
So we made the climb.
Yeah, what can we hear while we're ascending this path?
Currently, you hear snoring.
Snoring?
Oh.
For two.
Ooh. Oh no, none of us are stealthy enough. Oh god. Oh no.
I can go invisible.
Oh
I like
man.
that. I like that.
Can I cast invisibility as we scooch up the mountain here?
Yep, I will give you a. I don't know if your badger bear can go invisible.
I'll have the badger bear hang out behind the group, then
If you're going to cast invisibility, that's fine. You still have to roll me a stealth check.
stealth check on the way.
Because invisibility gives it to where you can't be seen, does not give it to where you can't be heard.
All right. How many stealth checks do we need to make as we ascend this area?
That's good enough for now.
Okay.
Do we all need to do that right now?
If you are all trying to stealth up the mountain,
Just tell them to stop. I'm moving slow.
stealth check,
I think I can help. I think I can help with that.
Oh.
stealth check.
Right.
Ooh,
mean-
yeah.
Oh
You're-
my.
Stealth
God.
check.
Well, you guys are within.
And stealth check with disadvantage.
While you guys are in like 30 feet of me,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh, cool.
Would that cancel out the disadvantage?
No, that just
No.
gives everyone a plus 10 to their stealth checks.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
Kranich,
17 for
you
Varian.
feel like you're
Technically,
not
it's a
being,
22, not a 12.
Kranich, you feel like you are not being stealthy enough.
Does anything happen?
Not yet.
All right.
Okay,
I
hold
will-
on, Kranich. You stop there. because this is all time based. You're going in front of them. So
We should be tracking. We're just not moving our
17, 22, 22.
23.
23. All right, you all can make it to the next stealth check.
So we move up.
Yes,
All right.
all the way to the next stealth check. All right, Kranich, make me a stealth check to see how far you can go.
I'm getting nervous, man. I don't want to burn all my good rolls on stealth.
23.
No, he is at 13. He wasn't close enough to Arnis.
Oh dear.
Oh.
All right, keep going.
Oh.
Mm.
Let's see here.
Can I?
Okay. So first stealth.
Hold on, Varian.
No problem.
So I take it this is my first stealth check here.
So every line is a stealth check.
Oh, so I need to roll again.
Okay,
Uh,
so
So if I cast greater invisibility, does that count as a stealth check?
No, you still got to roll a stealth check.
okay, so first
Even if I'm invisible.
Yes, because you could still be heard.
20.
Okay.
But all of these are 10
25.
more than what they actually are because of the pass without trace, right?
Yeah, 25
Yeah.
So with
Okay.
and
this
20.
advantage-
All right, hold on, Kranich. You stop right there.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
first
you all. I will say you all successfully make your stealth check. Y'all can go to the next one.
Whoop.
Kranich, guess what you see?
That do I see?
You see that.
Oh, sweet.
Oh dear
And-
God.
He looks bigger than an ancient dragon,
22.
and he is awake.
Is he a wingling dragon or is he a wingling-less dragon?
19.
Are we?
Is he a what dragon?
Does he have wings? I need to show you the Trogdor video. Does he have wings?
Yes,
Dragon!
he has wings.
Are we outside or inside?
Outside,
Is it dim right now, or is it kind of full daylight?
it's moonlight. You can still see.
Can I see the skulls yet?
Oh yeah,
How big are they?
they're about 10 foot tall.
Can I tell what they're made of?
They're skulls.
Like bone, dragon bone? Do they look solid? Do they look full of holes?
Oh no, they look to be solid dragon bones. They look to be
Perfect.
dragon skulls.
And he's awake. What direction can I see him facing right now?
You
Can he see me?
are invisible currently.
So the party can't see the dragon yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No,
Nope.
Can I
Nope.
can I speak through the murmur and because I'm not attacking and I'm not doing anything, right? So I can still speak while invisible. I'm going to whisper. Guys, I see the dragon. It's really big.
Not as big, but really.
It does not have true sight, so technically it cannot see you.
Okay, Arnis, do you want to try to talk to the dragon before we do anything?
But I can do this. It does detect your presence.
Oh, mama.
Woo!
Arnis, tell me now. Do you want to do anything before we get to
I-
this dragon?
Well, let's be honest. If there's an infernal engine in it, I think there's more. It's less dragon and more infernal being now.
I will wait for the rest of your companions to get here, Invisible One.
Oh.
And then I will make my decision on if I'm going to eat your corpses.
I feel
Do
like
we
I should
hear
be looking
this-
for the king's
Do we
jewel
all
right
hear
now.
this?
Yeah, can we all hear this?
Oh yeah, and it's loud.
Booming.
How far up is from where I'm at right now? How high up is that?
80 foot.
80 feet each
It's a
time.
what?
Yeah, 80 feet.
It's 80 foot.
Okay.
Actually,
So what-
where y'all are right now, it's about 40 foot, but it's still pretty tall up there.
All right.
Okay, so
just
I
gonna
want
head
to try to do something to
I'm not
maybe
sneaking
get
up
away from
anymore.
this
He already knows we're
disadvantage.
here.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to fly up to about right here.
What?
Since he already
Another
knows
one.
we're here.
Come on, the rest of you.
Can I use catapult to fling a rock to maybe to just the far side of the dragon to see if I can get him to turn his back? I have catapult. I can launch it.
You can try.
Oh
You can
I would-
certainly try.
We're not in a
would-
good spot to start initiative, man.
It's not initiative.
Gerald.
I'm just trying to fling a rock so I can turn his back so I can get behind one of them skulls.
You can try.
I'm gonna turn around. You guys know he does know we're here, right? There's
Yeah.
no point in even sneaking anymore.
But
Hey,
you
We
flew.
heard.
You are invisible. He detects your presence. He does not see you.
Yeah, I'm invisible.
Right, you're invisible. He can detect your presence,
But not where you are.
but not.
Yes,
where
but
you are.
I have to cross ye olde blue line with disadvantage.
I'm
No,
also
the
invisible.
stealth check just was to wake him up.
Well,
Oh,
now he's
okay,
awake,
well,
so
fine.
let's get rid of that.
Well,
You,
I'm
failed,
gonna.
you failed that 2 stealth checks ago.
Well, I'm gonna put a skull between me and the big boomer here.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
FX, you failed that stealth check 2
Oh.
stealth checks ago.
That's why I was
don't
like,
think I was
he already knows we're here. There's
Yeah,
no
you
point in
don't
hiding this
think
anymore.
you're hidden anymore.
Okay.
You're still invisible. He doesn't have true sight. He can't see you, but he can tell that you're there.
Fair enough. Okay.
Uh,
No, I didn't do that bad, Bear. No.
Come on, you all.
Hey,
Hurry
this
up.
dude knows.
so I
He
can-
knows you're. He knows we're all here at this point.
you flew. That's not the
Because you
point, man.
flew up the side of the mountain.
Right, you are by yourself. We are all together. You're by yourself. You,
By the way, he
do we
can
have
see
comms?
all of y'all.
Okay.
All right. Are we just?
Because
Are we doing this?
that's only about 20 feet.
Or are we just move up? It's already no stealth, and we're just going in. This is
I
happening.
mean-
There's no more stealth in this.
All right.
We're
Well,
at-
let's just move up. Let's just make this happen. Just do what we talked about.
So y'all are here to defeat me.
That's one vein.
That's your plan.
I mean,
Go ahead, failed angel.
oh, great infernal dragon! I have a proposition for you. And can I actually roll a performance check? This song is to ask the dragon to lay its head down and to allow us to simply take its life so that it can return to the etheric realm and be with its dragon companions, because I'm sure it did not want to become an infernal dragon. And I'm going to try and convince it to lay down its life and say, we have a noble cause. Just let us do what needs to be done so that you can be free from the pain of an infernal engine.
You can certainly try.
Good luck. I want to hear the song.
Make this.
I want to hear this.
All right.
Here we go.
That's 24.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Oh, infernal dragon, would you just lay down your head and let us remove it so you can be with your dragon brothers and sisters?
Armin.
Huh?
Your feedback's really.
Was it
it's not
bad?
his feedback. It's his gain.
Oh,
Was it a lot?
gain is like way too. Yeah, the gain's way too high.
Sorry.
Something's going wonky.
Yeah,
How's that?
That's better.
better.
Just a little. Turn up just a hair, not too much.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that. It was probably clipping the heck.
Yeah.
Oh, infernal dragon, please lay down your head so we can remove it and let you return to your brother and sisters. It must be quite annoying to have something like that lodged in your neck. I know that you probably just kind of want to die, baby, and let us pass through to Avernus.
Let us go.
That was the best entertainment I've had. But no.
And if
Well, we kind of were sent here to kill you. Is there anything that you possibly help us, maybe guide us anywhere to Avernus, possibly?
I am standing on the portal. My blood is the only thing that can activate it.
do you want to be here?
This is my mission. This is my job.
Well, nothing for it then, gents. It seems like we have a bit of a pretty strict. We're at odds here, so you won't lay down and put your head down just so we can put your night then.
Well,
So
is there
actually
possibly a way?
sleeping just fine before your hidden friend decided to wake me by being too loud?
It was one time.
I'm just gonna. Is there possibly a way we can get past you without having to shed your blood, and possibly you let us through?
Nope. The activation is my blood spilt on this ground.
So you said it's your job. That means you work for somebody. Is there anything you can tell us about why you're guarding the portal, or who told you to guard the portal?
Because Asmodeus has given me power.
Of course, the demon.
Can we tell what kind of dragon this was before?
It's not just a demon. It is the grandest demon. The ruler of Avernus.
My
Gave
ex-wife.
me this power directly.
I want to rage.
Oh, by the way, he has black scales.
Necrotic damage. Okay.
No, that's acid.
Acid. Oh, lovely.
Maybe.
Oh, what?
The scales seem to be made of infernal iron, of infernal steel.
Bollocks.
God.
This will be fun. I guess there's
You
no way of
cannot
convincing.
tell what type of dragon he is. He is too far gone.
It seems like we have no other way to get past you, do we?
I am the guardian, and that is what I do. Why would I even open the gate for you?
For the sake of someone's love lost, who has been taken by demons to be returned to their wife. We have a noble cause.
Love has no purpose in Avernus.
Can I say something real quick to the dragon?
By all
So-
means, you blue fiend.
I'm gonna chop your freaking head off, and it's going to be a warrior's death. That's the least we can do for you.
Well, I will take honor in killing you as well. And I will give you a grandiose warrior's death, as I have fought in over 5,000 wars.
Oh!
Which wars were these? Just happened to.
I am over 7,000 years old. Actually, sorry, 700,000 years old.
Well, that just means.
By the way, Arnis, this freaks you out. He's an ancient dragon.
We may be in trouble.
As long as I have the power of God and anime on my side, I think we're okay.
I'm ready for this.
What is this anime you speak of?
He's going to respect a warrior's death, and for that I respect him. Let us go to battle. Shall we roll?
Please enlighten me in rolling initiative.
Darn.
Oh, here we go, dude.
Let's rock and roll.
Well, here's the cool thing about this. I get to roll advantage.
Roll with advantage.
Oh no, I get to roll for initiative with advantage.
And the thing is, guys, is guess what? You only have one NPC to deal with.
Yeah, but it's enough. This is enough.
Yeah, but
The-
it's an ancient dragon, so
Do we have to roll for our companions? Or are you doing that, Grim?
I will. I roll for all NPCs.
Okay.
Of course, he's being a numpty. Oh my
I'm
god.
so ready for this.
Actually, your companions go on your turn.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Don't feel bad, Vane. You're not last.
Oh.
Para gets a 16 with Ed. Finrar gets a 15. Three-headed wolf gets a freaking 7. And Magic Bear gets a whole Krennic. What did you do? Lumi and Varian still need to roll initiative.
Sorry.
You're okay.
There we go.
Yeet.
All right.
I tried finding different music, but Biote's being a dumb butt.
So let's begin. Jarl.
All right. So with this,
You are not first. Hold on.
Yeah. Sound like I was first.
Well, yeah, it sounded like it, but you know, legendary actions and shit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Y'all, never mind. Just go find somewhere to be.
Gonna move right here.
Oh.
Can I have everybody please make me a dexterity saving throw?
Of course.
Oh, good.
With wait a second.
great.
Some of us have, I believe. No, is that a
I think
thing?
the paladin gets a plus. I think you get +5 with everybody around within like 30 feet of the paladin.
Yep.
Bugger.
So if you're close to the
+5 within
So-
30, as long as you are 30 feet within the paladin.
I'm gonna put a little thing on him for that.
That includes the companions.
25 for Varian.
Y'all should be in the combat tracker able to hit the little eye icon and access them for your companion.
Then
Oh,
16.
Can he actually grab that and put it on everybody?
Oh, my thing?
His ability, Aura of Courage. I
Let me
think it's
see.
Aura. You should be
Let
able
me
to grab
see.
it and put it on us.
It's aura protection.
Yeah. I'm thinking the other one. He has like 2 of them, I think.
There isn't any.
me a second.
It doesn't quite do that.
Naturally for
Aura of courage just gives you immune to frightened.
And then aura protection is.
so dexterity +5.
What's going on? That was 3 d20s in a row.
Wow. Well,
Okay, so y'all are gonna be lucky and get this at advantage because I'm about to do something.
okay.
Jarl gets the effect. Varian gets the effect. If I call your name, roll your save. Jarl, Varian, Arnis,
Oh, nice.
Para,
Okay.
Ragnar, Finrar, Lumi, Vane, Three-Headed Wolf, Pranic, and Mech Badger Bear. You can all now make the rolls.
Ooh, with advantage. Thank goodness for that.
Well, no, you don't get advantage. You just get to roll it again.
Oh, okay. So roll.
21.
All right. Oh!
Woo!
Oh!
Was your first one higher, Ragnar?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Much.
then
It was 28.
Okay, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I will give it as a 33.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How's everybody rolling hard? I can't have me.
It's
off the
RNG,
You
bro.
I no.
If you rolled lower than a 25,
Uh-oh.
We're all good.
Oh, crap.
you are going to take You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
Nope.
Eek.
Jarl, no!
We're knocked prone and take
If
17
you rolled
points of...
lower than a 25,
Yeah.
Ragnar, you did not roll lower than a 25.
Oh! Okay.
I'm taking your higher roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I just had a... Ooh, so
So yes,
scary.
if you rolled lower than a 25, you are taking 17 points of damage.
Okay, so they're going to break hit points. 2.
Oh,
And,
If you rolled a 25 or higher, you are taking half.
well, that's fun. So that roll just is what it is then. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're taking half of the bludgeoning damage,
Yes.
which was... You said it was...
Be
17.
Yeah, okay.
which would be 8, right? If it's halved.
Yep. 8.
oh, where do we put the wounds for the companions?
I will do the wound. How many did Para get?
Para rolled a 25 exactly.
Oh, then she saves, so she gets 8. Did Fenrir roll? If you click the eye icon, you can accept next to the little eye next to Fenrir. That's how you access the character sheet. Same with you for the 3-headed wolf and hermit.
How do I do that? I'm so sorry. Just open the
Yeah, I
combat
don't-
So
tracker
go,
and...
to your, go to your combat tracker
Huh?
Yeah.
and click the eye icon. The little actual letter I in the little D20.
I don't see that in the
on
combat
right-hand
tracker.
side.
I don't see it either. It just says effects, and then it has the faction.
Okay. Fenrir's in the chat box.
Okay. Got it.
3-headed wolf is in the chat box.
Sorry about
And
that.
I'll be right back. Hold on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
All
that's
right.
fun.
Deck save. All right, this is gonna be a good roll. Come on, Fenrir.
Come on, buddy. You can do it. Where's the save?
God.
Where's the save?
I think it's just Dex. Right? Because that's all
Yes.
that we have listed. So yeah,
This is
we just
Dex-
gotta.
Dex.
Oh, I think we clicked the S. Hermit.
Yeah. Yep. It is the S.
Yeah. So.
I don't
click
see that.
S.
I don't see
It's
it.
like the small little S. There's like a C and a S next to each one.
Oh.
Which one are you talking about?
Let me see if.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's fun.
Okay, well, that's not 15. That's not what I. Dingus. That I. Okay, why is it not letting me do it?
Bro,
It's like-
my 3-headed wolf is nearly already dead.
Oh no.
Okay, that's weird. It's not letting me roll it.
I'll just click it.
I am. It's
There it
just-
is.
It just.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey,
no.
what's that?
Oh, okay. That's weird. It just looks weird. Fenrir had a 22. Oh, my bad. Well, 22. There you go.
Take 17, and so does my doggo, dude.
I mean, I think it's high enough. We should be good.
How many hit
I just
points
want-
does your Fenrir have? Because my 3-headed dog only has 37
Not a
hit
lot.
points. So it's at 20.
No, it's the same for me. So we'll see how this goes with our companions.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
It's not looking good.
If you look at the combat tracker, the hit points are changed.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's a oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're good. We're good then. Ooh.
Sorry, that was supposed to be changed a long time ago.
It's all good, dude. Just like, oh.
No, don't worry about it. It's all good.
Okay, but y'all have access to your characters.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Oh.
Cool. All right. Sorry, the dragon had to tell you he wasn't playing games.
Yep. No. Mhm.
Dragon.
You don't say.
Jarl, now you can do your turn.
As my action, I'm going to cast, or I'm going to use my channel divinity, and I'm going to do my Twilight Domain, or the Twilight Domain, whatever the name, Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
So with that, then I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
at level 3.
Asante sa squash banana baby.
You know, spiritual weapon doesn't really gain anything at higher levels, right?
I
So
thought
it's hit points.
I think it's hit points. Yeah.
That's all it does is hit points.
Well, let me put. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't increase like damage. It just increases hit points.
No. Oh, every 2 slots above the second. So if I put it at 4, it increases the damage. I'm gonna do 4 level instead.
Yeah, it takes it from 1d8 to 2d8, right?
Yep, increases it by 1d8 for every 2 above the second. So if I do it at 4, it's 2d8, and then I'm gonna put him. I don't know how you want me to track where it's at.
I was hoping he liked my song enough just to realize that his life wasn't worth living anymore, but apparently not.
No, it more pissed him off.
Could you just, die?
It pretended like it cared.
I love this. Also, can I get access to where I can actually put things on the map for like templates?
No.
No, you're not allowed.
Here's your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, can I? Let's see how far. Doesn't matter where. I can just look at a place and put it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it.
Look,
yeah,
I
right.
even let you move it. No, it can't go. You can't go there.
You can't go over there.
Give me the damn weapon. Give me the weapon.
Are you guys fighting over the token right now?
Yeah, we're fighting over a token.
Give me the fucking token. It can go there.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on putting it there.
That is a lot of
Can you put a,
walking over
30
a spiritual weapon.
Can you put like a 30-foot radius around me?
No, you put a 30-foot radius around yourself.
It won't let me. It just says delete token. That's all I get. All right. And with that,
It's okay. Jarl's gonna die first.
I'm gonna end my turn, and I'm gonna give myself temporary hit points.
Remember,
I need to roll d6.
Remember, whatever temporary hit points you get from Narn, counteract the ones that you already have.
Unless they're higher, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes the highest.
Yeah.
Well, most of us
higher.
lost our temporary hit points just now, so.
Well, you know what? It's not my fault.
No.
Y'all should have rolled better.
Have you tried not sucking?
Exactly how it goes.
All right,
Yeah,
Varian.
on that.
Right.
What is Varian the Watcher doing?
Varian the Watcher is gonna be. Here we go, my dudes. It is time to do some.
Move one square back.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
All right, just so that it's.
So all the squares around him, you can't be in.
All right, but I can still attack him, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's just his war. I love you too. Or just like close my door that's not even attached yet.
Blop.
I forgot to tell you what I decided for my weapon trim, by the way.
It doesn't matter.
Yep. The improved divine smite.
This, you go.
Right. Improved divine smite, and then.
Okay. So I'll help you out. I'll help you out so that way you can memorize it, right?
Yeah, improved divine
So-
smite dragged onto him, then dragging thunderous smite onto them, right?
Right, and then remember to mark off your spell slot.
Gotcha, man. Da, 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 da. There we go. And
Because I noticed last combat you weren't.
I thought I did. I'm so sorry. I thought I did.
No, you're okay. I understand that sometimes you think you do, sometimes. It doesn't.
Yep. So we're gonna go for a swingaroo at our good dragon. Oh, let's go! Let's start it off with a friggin' critical hit. Yeah, buddy.
Let's go.
Please.
Let's go.
All right.
Guys, listen, I'm excited for that 20, just like because that's awesome. Like, even though it's my NPC guard killing, like, I'm excited.
All right, so just drag, and I have 2 attacks, right? Because I have extra attack after that.
Yes, and you're using a sword and shield, or using 2 swords.
It's sword and shield at the moment, actually. So it's really just
Okay, yeah. So
just the 2.
yeah, you get your shield, so you get the 2 attacks.
Well,
Because
that's
you can't do anything with a shield until you get shield master, and then you get to bash.
okay. It's not actually roll. This looks like just still roll onto it, and it'll throw the other dice at the same time, right?
Yes. See?
Let's see what I did. 36 damage for 1 strike. Is that doubled? Oh, those are a bunch of 1s. God dang it. All right, well, that's not that bad. And then we're going to go...
But yeah, it doubled it. It doubled it because you got a crit.
Okay, and then once more. Please, for the love of God.
MBK, if you want one of those changed to your token, I can change that.
We hit it. Okay, and then we're going to go again.
You just pick which one.
The last one.
Oh, it didn't do Thunderous Smite. Can you act... I mean, that's 25.
Yes, it. You.
It did do
have
it.
To cast thunder. You have to cast thunder. Yeah, it already did it. Yeah, that's the purple dice.
All right, so there's Varian's turn. A whopping 60 damage for Varian.
Not bad.
Give me 2 seconds, everybody, so that way I can update things. But no, keep going. Is that Varian's turn?
Yeah, I don't think because I don't have any bonus actions, correct? Because that's what
Right.
Divine Smite is, right? That's my bonus action.
Correct. All right, Arnis, you are up, and you and Para are up. Ragnar, you and Finrar are on deck.
Okay.
Wait, you only
I'm
cast
ready.
1 smite?
It
Okay.
counted it as twice, I believe. Norn did it not.
Like, you don't... Smite doesn't use a bonus action. It just happens.
Thunderous Smites use a bonus action.
Yeah, that's the only one that does. I thought you did a regular smite, the first one.
No, the first one was Thunderous Smite.
So improved Divine Smite and Divine Smite do not use actions, but Thunderous Smite does use a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why Paladins should always use a sword and board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just trying to make sure you
Okay.
did it correctly, Hermit, for your...
Yeah.
Okay, so, since I'm knocked prone, it's half my movement speed to get up, right?
Correct.
So, can I use half my movement speed to get up and then use the other half to, mount up on my dragon?
Yes, you can mount Para.
Sweet. Alright, so, then 20 feet up in the air, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Also, Varian's
45,
getting hit
50,
points.
55, and 60 to there. Alright.
That's Varian can get hit points, and that's fine.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, bonus action. Let's go for a hunter's mark on the dragon. And now I am gonna knock in one of my ice arrows, so that's an extra d6 of ice damage, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. It should be in. It should be in your thingamajigger.
Oh no, we've only got the acid light, the dragon slaying, the healing, and the. Oh, wait a minute.
How much was it, Narn?
The arrows that you have currently are the arrows that you have.
Okay, cool.
You do not have any elemental arrows as of yet.
All right, Ace.
I put it in chat for you.
Awesome. You know what? Let's see how this thing does against four well, as well as doing the cold damage from the dragon spirits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna knock in my arrows of dragon slaying.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has those.
All right, here we go. So, first arrow. That's a 24. So, first off, for my regular bow damage, that's 17. And now, Constitution save for the dragon. Okay, so it succeeds. Hang on a sec, I just need to double check something. Okay, half as much on a successful one. Cool. So that's 15. Alright, second arrow. Yep, that hits. Okay.
And I just want to let you all know, this is me and Arnis playtesting his arrow effect.
No
It
problem.
may get changed later on.
Alright.
Ooh.
Third arrow. Oh. Alright,
That's a lot of damage.
and I'm still going because I've got 2 more arrows.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Arnis, that's where you can stop.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a little broken. 4
Okay,
arrows is a little broken.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
we're just gonna go with 2.
Okay, that works.
Especially because you get advantage as well. Yeah, we're just gonna go with 2.
Okay, no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I think 4
'Cause
sounds pretty nice.
That's here's the thing, even if it wasn't the big bad boss fight of right now, even if it was minor fight, I would probably still do this.
No problem.
Hang on a second.
Oh yeah, you get your hunter's mark too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
add
let
an
me add-
extra 9
Now-
points of damage.
No, I will not add another 9 points of damage to my creature.
Yes. Hey, Grim. Sucks to suck. Get wrecked.
Then watch us all die when it's its turn, just in one fell swoop. Party wipe.
The DM's monster dies in 1 turn.
No.
Lumi's
Nah,
gonna be
that
sprinting.
ain't
up
gonna
and
No,
down
no,
to get to
no,
us
no.
here.
I have a feeling that
I
we're
can't
going to go
move
in
my
several
token or
turns.
anything this whole time, so I've just been chilling.
Wait, you can't move your token?
Oh, I can't touch my token or move it or nothing. Nothing.
Hold on.
Way to
let
go.
me- I'm gonna delete Lumi.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
Put
Oh.
Lumi back in.
Drastic.
Right after Fenrir and before the Infernal Dragon on the combat tracker.
Yeah,
Is what-
I remember you had a 14.
Okay.
Can you move Lumi now?
Now I can. Yay!
Yay.
Perfect.
I'm me again.
Why is she always all the way back there?
So
It's
hold
okay.
on.
That's
Lumi,
why I hadn't followed anybody or
Lumi,
anything.
please,
I was just
please
like, well,
move where you would actually be in combat. Move
Hmm.
real quick. I'm giving Lumi the option to move.
I think Limmy would probably be over towards Aranis.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there you go. I just wanted to give Lumi the same opportunity everybody else had.
I appreciate it.
I didn't realize you couldn't move your token.
I just didn't find a good time to like
yeah.
bring it up, so I was like, I'll just wait till my turn and then we'll just figure it out from there.
Okay, you're good.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Alright,
Continue,
so
Artemis.
that is my turn. And now Para is going to go for the for Ice Breath. Dragon Boy succeeds it, so
Yeah, sucks to suck.
Whoa!
My goodness.
Oh, yeah, I'll take
Alright.
half of that damage.
yeah, that's fine.
Only-
And that's gonna be
record.
Para's turn, so if you could hit the turn complete button, please, DM, because I'm pressing it and it's doing absolutely
I'm
awful.
also giving you
Well, all right,
temporary
Ragnar.
points too, and also para.
Oh yeah.
Ragnar.
1d6 plus
I-
12.
It's your turn, Ragnar. What do you want to do?
So I get 4.
Let me guess. You're going to
Rage.
14.
I would
14.
like to rage.
Okay, remember, as you are raging, you only get one of these per day.
And Para gets 15
Is it
temporary
one?
hit
What's that,
points.
two?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
It's one. It's
Yep.
only a feat, so
Yep.
you only get one.
Yep. Most of that.
So you are now resistant
6. Okay.
to bludgeoning, piercing,
So I got a 4, so that's 16.
slashing.
Sorry,
Yeah, I think that's it. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
I would also like to activate Action Surge as my bonus action already. That's possible.
No.
Would you want me to do my primary action first?
No, you activated rage.
That's your bonus
Oh,
action.
right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I would like to roll for a strength and athletics check because I would like to sprint up to the dragon to aim for its head.
Are you wrong? Okay, so explain what you're doing so I can tell you what to do.
I'm going to look Varian dead in his face and ask him to just kind of
Uppies!
give me a little boosty boost. Like I could jump on him and jump
What uppies?
onto the dragon.
I'm not sure I can take action actually as a response, can I?
If that's not possible, then I will
So
get
it's gonna
Fenrir to help
cost.
me.
It's gonna cost your. So. Varian. If you have anything to do with a reaction, this is going to take away your reaction for this round.
Which you can decline, and I can just get Fenrir.
Because this is gonna, and for you to jump off of Fenrir, it's gonna take Fenrir's entire action.
That's okay.
Use your companion, my dude.
Roger that. I'm gonna get. I would. Fenrir's big enough for me to hop on him, right?
Wait, what ability are you guys trying to figure out?
Yeah. So are you trying to? So you're trying to jump off of him. All right.
I'm trying to jump off of Fenrir.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Done. Never mind.
You go to jump, and in midair, he smacks you with his tail.
Oh, no.
You are now prone.
Oh, no.
Now I can't.
Yo, you can half your movement to get up, but you are prone, and you are actually over here.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, outside the circle. Run in, dude. You still got, what, 5, 10, 15? You can get in there.
You
So
can
I'm
get in attack
so I
range.
have half my speed, half my movement speed.
Yeah.
Half 10. I don't have enough to. I'll be like halfway in the circle. Like.
If you are if the circle is covering at least half of your character, you are considered taking effect.
I think you can get right there, right?
So, it's to the right, like, with that green dot. But I won't be able to attack. I won't be within attack range.
I think you'll be right there.
So if I
yeah.
move right here, would this be within attack range?
That's in attack range. That's his range.
All right. Well, then let's
If you
just
hover,
go ahead.
If you hover over the dragon with your mouse, you'll see a grayed out square. That's his range.
Where did Ragnar go?
He got deleted somehow. I was trying to draw something and instead it deleted the token. Bring it back. Sorry.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Actually,
No, it's all good.
there because that's
Yeah.
can't
That's
be in a half
15.
square.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're
All right.
not in effect of the circle,
Okay, that's fine.
but you're still in effect to attack him.
All right, I'm gonna get out both my halberd of Valhalla and lightning's gonna strike down. I'm gonna get my lightning halberd. We're gonna use the halberd of Valhalla first, going for a hit.
Hey Ragnar, would you like to be even more mad? The DC was only 15.
Oh, bud.
That's successful.
Ragnar's rage is beyond measure. And actually, the entire party's never seen him rage like this. This is like way up there. All right. Okay, roger that. I'm gonna go for damage, DM. And that one.
Oh dear.
All right, lightning halberd. Here we go.
Electric fence level rage.
I'm hit Apex.
And I'm going to use. Oh wait, never mind. I can't. Never mind. All right, that'll be it.
All right.
Try to do something cool. And that's what happens in D&D, ladies and gents. Welcome to RNG
Oh, got
rolls.
it. Got it, Grim. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. I sent you a DM. Don't worry about it. I fixed it. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
All right, so, beef up that a little bit. Let's beef up this a little bit. All right,
Oh, excuse me.
Ragnar, you can look at your weapons. They've changed. All right.
Freaking dragon.
So, Finrar did his thing, and Lumi the Shroomy.
Whoopee!
Yeah.
Use your knife.
Fenrir's is in the bubble, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Finrar's in the bubble.
I'm gonna be giving him temporary hit points there, MVK, so 12 plus a D6 for Fenrir.
And you, right? And Ragnar.
He doesn't get it. Nope.
Not-
He's
not
not
in the
halfway
cage.
in.
Oh.
Before I forget, I rolled the hit points for Para. Temporary hit points for Para. Grim, could you add 17 temporary hit points to her, please?
Yes. Ragnar, you want to roll a d6 in the chat for me?
Yep.
16 temporary hit points to Finrar.
For
All right.
some reason, my companion, it's not. Oh, there it is. That's
I
weird.
fixed it. I did it.
Okay.
I have to do the NPCs.
Gotcha. So, like, so if Fenrir was going to attack, I'm just asking this just in general, because we have, like, strength, you know, dexterity and all that, but we don't
Okay,
have
so
actual
if you
attack.
yes, you do. If you go to the bottom, right, where it says actions,
Yes. Oh, never mind.
you see the wording. Yeah,
Yep.
it's highlighted in the wording. It's really weird to do it.
Okay. All right. That's it.
Yeah, when the wording lights up, that's when you click and drag it and drop it.
Sweetness.
Cool. All right, Lumi.
I would like to move forward, and I would like to cast Thunder Wave as a 4th level spell. He has to do a Constitution saving throw, which I believe I do for you.
I'll drop it on me.
Gotta roll it on him.
Who turned the dragon into Trogdor? Apex, did you turn him into Trogdor, dude?
Apex.
Trogdor!
I'm not guilty.
I hate you all.
It's amazing.
Thunderwave, let's go!
How dare you defile my dragon?
14 damage, and then, or for half his damage, 7 damage. And I would like to bonus action, turn into my symbiotic entity form.
Big Shroomy.
And that's my turn.
Shroomy doesn't get that big.
Huh?
So you don't get that big. You only go one size up.
Yeah.
Trogdor roar!
Apex. Apex is
Give him a
defiling the
smooch my
dragon.
spores.
It's,
And it won't let
not
me.
me.
Never mind. Ignore me. But I do need to do
Your spores.
my 6 damage to myself. My 6 poison thingy.
What, to yourself now?
No.
What?
So remember, it's underneath Halo of Spores. Go to the magnifying
know, but
glass.
there's- But that's there, and it says that I need to do that. And I don't know what that is. But that's
I'll
just what I
drag and
need to
drop it.
do.
There's your Halo of
But
Spores.
my damage for him.
There, you did 10 points because it's a 1d6 plus 9 for Halo of Spores.
No,
Apparently.
the spores that I do for my symbiotic entity is just a straight number every time.
It's not
Well,
a
I
roll.
copied it. I copied it straight from the DMG into there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 9 points at 10th level. That's what it says in my character sheet.
Yeah, screw it.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
I'll give you the 1d6 plus 9. I don't care.
DM override.
Giving you more damage. Not bad.
I'm not going to complain. Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
Yeah, my turn.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Murder.
All right. So let me do a thing.
It's nice knowing you,
Nope.
Marion.
What are you putting that on me for?
Dragon.
No,
Actually,
I'm saying it
I'm
was
not
nice
doing a
knowing you
legendary
because
action.
I just
get me one of them.
I got a bad feeling about this.
You can't have one.
Why?
Because only freaking my monsters can have legendary actions.
Yeah, we don't get those, Apex. That's not a thing for players. Unless I think that, like, there's, like, points of inspiration.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh my. Oh my.
Well.
That's a lot of it's a very large AO.
Well, it's an ancient dragon.
I mean, I get it, but oh, I had to say something. Oh. Just make it to where everyone gets it.
At least I have fire
trying.
resistance.
Yeah.
When you have to move technically to even get that.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to also move it. It's being a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So it just has to radiate from his section. There we go. And yes, so Lumi, you're gonna get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Varian, you're getting an opportunity attack, and Ragnar, you're getting one as he's going to move over here.
Okay.
And
For God's sake.
he's gonna move.
And that's just a straight attack, right? Because I can't add anything to it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's just a straight attack.
If
Oh.
we have two weapons, can we choose which weapon attacks?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. Are we going in the order of
it doesn't matter. Just roll it on top
of
of
that?
that.
Miss?
No running away! Lightning halberd.
Yeah, that's it.
Strike!
He'll take the damage as
Yes!
there's para saving throw.
Oh boy.
There's Arnis's saving throw.
What kind of damage is it,
Lumi's
Grim?
Saving. It's gonna be fire.
Fire
It'll
resistance on-
automatically do it.
Fire resistance on Varian.
I
You
know.
want me just to roll my
It's okay.
attack on him and just
Yeah, just roll your
right now
attack
I
on
do
me.
anything? Okay.
There's that one. Ragnar's getting this.
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry, but the
And
puppy's getting
19
this.
misses?
Yeah, it does. That's what I rolled too, Lumi.
Jesus Christ.
And all right. Oh, come on.
Or protection.
Okay. All right. So now we get to do damage.
Hey, Grim,
Oh, this
that
messed
saving
up.
throw didn't get the +5 from the charisma modifier, did it?
Everyone's did +5.
Okay,
I watched everyone's do +5.
cool.
Yep.
There's Ragnar's damage.
Veins behind a skull. It is completely occluded.
It's a fire breath.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with the physics of it. I'm just saying that I normally with terrain, I would say that if you were behind something, that you wouldn't take the damage. Right?
It's yeah, but it's also a heat wave thing. It's a
Okay.
heat.
All right.
So who did I hit so far?
Looks like
Ragnar, Fenrir,
Ragnar
Fenrir.
and Fenrir. Varian. Yep, it partially. Fire.
36. So, did you fail or pass the save, Varian?
I think I passed it. I think.
Let me go back.
No, I don't think. I don't. You rolled it for me.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it.
No, it says fail.
Yeah, you failed. Okay, so you're still taking the half because you're resistant.
Fire resistance.
Yep, it still calculated that in. Three-headed wolf. Vane. Jarl. Gloomy.
Big old chungus.
Para. And Arnis. All right.
Oh,
Okay with this. My wounded damage was 69, so
69, dude.
mint.
Hey, listen. Thing is guess what? Now that I use that effect, I have to roll a 5 or a 6 to get it back. So I can't do that like every turn.
That's good to know.
And with that, that'll be his turn.
So it's Vane's turn now.
Oh, y'all aren't doing too bad.
No, not too bad at all, man. This is
Y'all pretty all right.
this feels like a good fight.
I was actually a little concerned with that fire breath, but y'all are doing all right.
We're doing okay. This is okay.
It's fine.
Everything's
I will tell you
fine.
this. I was honestly a little worried about giving y'all an ancient dragon, but I think y'all are doing pretty okay.
Yeah, we're holding up. We're holding our own. We got this.
Okay.
We're okay. We're totally okay, guys.
All right, so we're just gonna front load this, my dude. On just drop the save right from a spell onto it. Correct, Grim?
Yes.
Bollocks! All right, well, every time it's so annoying. It's doing Psychic Crush. It'll take 25. That would have been really cool if it would take the whole 50, but no.
Still 25.
Still
man.
25, man. That's pretty good, and that's
Yeah.
that's Vane's entire turn because that's just I don't have any other. Wait, no, I do have bonus actions if I have a cantrip, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
If it's a bonus action cantrip,
is that Bardic Inspiration a bonus action? I can't remember.
yes, Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action.
Oh, holy dingus! I'm gonna inspire the heck out of Kranich, dude. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give Kranich some Bardic Inspiration, diggity dog. There we go. And that's Vane's turn. Okay. Making sure that things go good for them. Three-headed wolf. Oh man, what's even the amount of how far can they run? 50 feet? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so we can get to him. All right. We'll get, you said right around here, so not in that,
Yeah.
correct? And we have 3 attacks with this, with the 3 attacks, 3-headed dog. 1 nippy nip in the bip bip. Oh man. What? +5 to hit? Ooh. Oh yeah, it was just under. 2. Not at all. 3. Oh, it's like nipping at his toes, dude. No, I'm just nipping at his toes. Okay. That's it for a 3-headed dog. Because yippee-ki dingus. Kranich, all you, dude. I tried hitting the down arrow. It didn't work. It's okay.
Alrighty. Well, I would actually like to open up with something I haven't gotten to use for a while, and I have to remember how. Okay, so I want to use Fairy Fire on the Infernal Dragon. So he's got to succeed at a Dex DC 16 saving throw.
Go ahead, roll it on top of him.
Rolling it on top of him.
Fails! So that means we all get advantage on him now, right?
Yeah. So does it have there's an attack and a cast on there. Do I need to do anything with those? Or do I just trigger the effect?
Let me see. Give me a second.
You put the effect on the dragon technically.
Yeah, so you'll drag the effect.
Yep.
On top of them. Yep.
Okay. And since that's an action, do I? So I can attack twice, but the attacking is also an action. I can't do anything else to Krennic this turn, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you for the advantage.
So a spell takes your entire action.
Gotcha. And then I would actually like to do a
Now
little
you can bonus
Okay.
action use your mini hailstorm
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
because
let's
it's technically attached to your arm at this point.
beats on this little hooker here. So we're gonna
And
try
by
to
the way,
attack
you
it.
are no longer invisible.
Yeah, since I used it, yeah, track it. All right, so we're gonna
Which
roll
invisibility did you
for-
cast?
Just regular invisibility.
Yeah, it was regular invisibility.
Okay.
Oh my
Let's get a
lord.
crit in there, dude.
Nice.
on.
We're gonna lay down and
Bop.
Oh my! Look at that.
Dang.
but wait, there's one more. I think I can get one more. Let's see. No, because what you said that was my bonus action. I get one of them.
Yep, you only
And
get one of
then-
them.
I'm gonna go ahead and scooch behind the skull in hopes that this 10-foot dragon skull will protect me from harm. So onto the badger bear. That'll end for Krennic. I can't move the thing down either.
Oh, that's why
What's
it's all the
my
way back
badger
there.
bear's movement speed again? Because the speed says it's 0. I think it was normally 45.
Hold on. There you go. There's your speed now.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to move 5. Well, that's weird. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And I'm going to have him roll the arc cannon on the infernal dragon.
Mr. Poops.
So we first roll the save. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Please
Save
fail.
one, save one, save two.
Save 1 and then save
Oh,
2.
sorry. There's not a second save. So save 1, right?
And then we cast.
And then so you save 1, and then you drag and drop the damage.
Yes.
A little lightning bolt.
Yes. Yes. Boop. Heck yeah.
Which is resisted, which is okay. And then
And then
cast
you take the sword and you drag the sword on top of him for the ranged.
Oh,
And then the
it's at
damage,
19.
but it missed. Yep.
So our threshold is 20.
Is it?
We're 20 something.
I thought the AC was 15 on this thing.
Nope. No, because several of us have been rolling like 19s on it, and not rolling the 19 number, but we're missing at 19.
That is a-okay. With that, I'll end our turns.
Okay.
Gerald.
Jarl, you got this, bro.
Jarl.
If you only guys knew.
All right.
My go?
Yep.
So with this, I'm going to actually cast a level 6 spell on myself. I'm going to raise my hands up and utter some words. You're going to love this.
Anal Nathrak, doth
Spear
Yolden
bomb.
Ve.
And I'm casting otherworldly form, which I'm also doing lower planes, which is also fun. Good way to tell
For a
which one to get.
cleric?
With
And
this
it's-
being the lower planes, I am immune to fire and poison damage. You are also immune to poison condition. I also have wings on my back, giving me a flight speed of 40. I also have a +2 to my AC, which brings
Cool.
my AC up to 22, 23. And then all my weapon attacks are magical, and when you make a weapon attack, you can use your spellcasting ability modifier instead of a strength or dexterity for the attack damage rolls. And I can also attack twice for each turn.
That's dope.
Holy moly.
And I'm going to fly right in front of him right here.
Does that move your circle with you?
Yeah, it moves my circle with me.
Cool.
So I'm bringing that circle up to you guys. I don't have access to move it. I
You
don't know
missed
why I
it.
can't draw on my own turn.
I don't know why you can't either.
There you go. Okay, so as long as I don't select my character, I can
Yeah,
do
you
it.
can't select your character. So I'll delete my pointer.
Yeah, delete it and I'll make it.
It's an insane buff. Like,
Well, it's a
my
level 6
goodness.
spell. It's a level 6 spell.
No, level 6. I mean, no, I get it, but like, still, it just blows my mind. Just D&D in general. I like I said, like this is the highest level I've ever played in D&D.
Yeah,
So.
it's understandable. I'm gonna move my spectral weapon about 20 feet.
And we're
towards
facing a ancient dragons are considered a calamity. We're facing what you would see in Vox Machina.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast. What's it at? Not... This one bonus. Oh, it's action. I'm going
want
to
more
look at my
enemies like
friends
this.
there. And we're gonna look at. Let's see. Who do we have? I'm gonna look at Rangar, and I'm going to cast. Is it Healing Word on him as a bonus action?
Okay.
As I can get this to go. And it's gonna be casted at level 3.
Bring him back up, man.
Thank you, my friend.
What, 1d4 plus 6? Where you at?
Right next to you.
Right next to you.
Because you're 9 healing.
I'll take. Well, bye bye 69. Back to 60.
And then at the end of my turn, I'm also gonna cast I'm gonna use my Twilight Domain Sanctuary, and I'm gonna give myself hit points.
And all of
And
us?
that-
Nice.
What's that?
Oh, it's at the end of our turn.
15?
That's right.
Sure to thank your clerics. My gosh.
Dude, clerics at high
Oh,
level
yeah,
are like
mate.
clutch at keeping parties alive because you start facing creatures that like
Then
they're
At
calamities.
that point, I can't attack because what's called right. 'Cause
Yep.
I used my action already, so I'm in my turn. I don't know whose turn is it
And
next.
out of this-
Patricia?
All of a sudden, out of the freaking this darkness appears Patricia as she literally goes Force Cage.
Keeping it on the
Wait, what?
ground. Making sure
Yeah,
it can't fly
she-
away.
Nice.
She casts Force Cage.
Patricia!
Yes, Patricia!
Well done.
Now let me read to you what Force Cage does. An immobile, invisible, cube-shaped prison composed of magical forces springs into existence around an area you choose within range. The prison can be a cage or a solid box, as you choose. A prison in this shape of the cage can be up to 20 feet on its side and is made of half-inch diameter bars spaced a half inch apart. A prison in the shape of a box can be up to 10 feet on the side, creating a solid barrier. When you cast the spell, any creature that is completely inside the cage's area is trapped. Creatures only partially within the area, or those too large to fit in this area, are pushed away from the center of this area until they are completely outside the area. The creature inside the cage can't leave by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature can use the magic into exit. On a failure, the creature cannot exit the cage and wastes the use of the spell or effect, and the cage also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel. This spell cannot be dispelled by Dispel Magic.
Wait, doesn't that mean that we can't hit it though now?
Oh no, you can't hit it, and she didn't realize it was that big. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
It's too big.
All right, Patricia. Thanks for trying.
She tried.
Talk
And by
about
the way,
anticlimactic
she-
moment.
No, that was kind of cool.
That's-
It was.
So, but she is also going to be that person,
Oh, this should be good.
and she is going to cast another spell using her meta magic points. She is going to cast Magic Missile
Yay!
Nice.
at 5th level.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh.
This is gonna sting a little.
Well, we'll see. We will see.
Mm. 18 points of damage.
Still not bad.
That's still not bad at all, man.
Actually, hold on. It should have been more than that. Okay, +7. Because Magic Missile, you initially get 3. And then you get 1 more for every higher level. Alright, so that's gonna be Patricia's turn. And she blinks out of existence.
Whoop. 5, 10.
Anybody else getting flashbacks to Ruby?
Yeah, a little
No
bit.
longer see her. I like mages, leave me alone. I don't actually play them in D&D because I break shit.
You mean wizards?
Yeah, I don't play wizards.
Okay, wait a second. Yeah, okay, so there's that. Boop.
As her
Trish.
as her
They
feet
Trish
strike
also
the
get,
meta
what's it
magic
called?
damage.
What was
She's
that?
what?
Narn?
She also gets temporary hit points.
No, she doesn't. She's not in the effect area.
Oh, that's popped in, popped
no,
out.
right out there.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Yeah,
way out here.
way out there, my dude.
She is staying as far away as she possibly can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, she may have a 23 AC, but she's staying the hell away.
Yeah, there's a hit. Okay, there's that.
Let's go.
There's
baby.
one. There's 31.
Oh.
And then we're gonna do it again because we want to do it again. Can you do Thunderous Might twice as long as it's a spell, basically? Grim,
No, because it takes your bonus action.
takes my bonus action. Okay, well then we're just gonna go in for a regular.
But you can do your divine smite on top of your improved divine smite.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, you can just attack straight out, and then you can add those two to it.
Come
If
on.
Your improved divine smite changes. It just changes divine smite over from being just regular divine smite.
Yeah, but he can add it a second time.
Yeah.
There we go, baby.
What I'm talking about.
Come on.
21. So a grand
Yes.
total of 27. No, I mean grand total of what?
31, 21,
Yeah.
52.
There we go, my dudes.
Not bad.
That's really good, man.
I'm just trying to whittle it down a bit, and I think that's it. That's all Varian can do at the moment is just. Oh, no, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Aura of Courage,
What?
Divine Health, Divine Smite. Yeah, and I didn't cast that spell yet, so.
Arnis, ow, stop. Shadow?
Right. Here
Arnis.
we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to there. Hang on a sec. There we go. 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. Right then. Here we go then. First shot at our dragon. Yep. And also using the Dragon Slayer arrows.
Uh-huh. Of course you are. Because of dragon slaying arrows. Oh, look at
Damn it.
that.
Ooh!
Ho 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 ho.
And the second shot. Oh, I'm gonna use my piercer ability to reroll that d8.
Of course you are.
Aww.
Okay, add an extra damage, point of damage to that.
That'll work.
And Hunter's Mark. An extra 6 points of damage there. Alright, so that's my turn. Now, Para. Breath weapon recharges.
Nice.
And that's
That will be
Okay.
useful.
There we go.
There we go, that'll avoid everybody.
Oh, thank God.
Well, everybody.
Oh,
except the
shoot.
dragon.
Narn, I didn't roll my d6 and get the health back for Varian.
Yep.
What was it?
Give me a sec to do this and I'll...
12
Ooh,
plus
it
D6.
fails. Okay. So that's of 62 points. And also for the temporary hit points, I gain 16. Perfect. And since Para's turn is ending here, she gains 14. And that is going to be her turn.
Ragnar.
Big smacky boy, big smacky boy, big smacky boy.
Don't forget about that 5 foot.
Remember, you have halberds. You can be 10 foot away from the creature.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He is.
Let's go ahead. Halberd of Valhalla.
Bop it.
Going for damage.
Twist it.
That looks a little bit better for damage, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Lightning. Halberd.
So close to that crit. Oh man, like twice, nearly twice.
Lightning Halberd. Damage. And I'm
use
going to
your-
use my action surge.
Well, hold on. You can use your Valhalla one more time. Remember, it's 2 with
Oh,
Valhalla,
That's true.
1 with lightning.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Go Valhalla again. Roll for hit. Roll for damage.
Almost a 1.
Now I'm going to use my action
Um,
surge.
You don't need to.
Dude,
Oh,
you
okay.
slayed
Can
the
I-
frickin'
can I-
thing,
How
dude.
do you want to do this?
Yes.
Ah,
Aw.
I want to jump up, meet an eye with eye, and have my lightning halberd out. And giant lightning strikes it down and cuts its neck clean in half.
So you're gonna jump, jumping off of Varian's shoulder
Boop.
with 1 foot, as you go with your lightning halberd, dropping your other halberd to hit for a 2-handed strike. As you go down, a path of lightning follows your movements as it courses through the dragon, and it hits the center point. And the heart starts to freaking beat and race as you can see it, as the lightning it consumes the lightning and spreads through its veins until it literally just blood splattering everywhere.
Let's
As
go.
1 skull lights up, 2nd skull lights up, the 3rd skull lights up, fourth skull lights up. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. They all start to glow. You see the portal into Avernus. And for a moment, you see an army of demons and devils fighting. And then it
I feel
all
like we need to-
disappears. As everybody, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Bruh! Well, at least that one went well.
Oh boy.
Hey!
Oh, here's para.
Whoop!
Varying. As you are the. Wait, I need everybody else too. Still waiting on a couple. I should probably do one for. Save. As Varian, you're the only one to pass.
What?
As you all get sucked in. Varian, you notice your comrades all in Avernus with you. They're all passed out. You are the only one awake. It took a nat 20 to roll to succeed on not passing out.
Jesus Christ.
I
It
look.
didn't matter it didn't matter if you had plus 1,000,000. It took a nat 20 to save.
I guess Varian just looks to his companions on his shoulders and says, "Well, let's go to hell."
And that is where it ends us tonight.
Ooh.
I told you I was gonna take the dragon's head.
Oh, by the way, the dragon's body is with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say just.
But everybody is passed out around you.
When I come back, I'm gonna do unspeakable things to that dragon.
I call the head.
Oh Lord.
Well, we'll have to talk, Ragnar.
Okay, we will.
You can have everything. There's something very specific.
Guys, that was an intense battle. Not the most intense you've ever had, but that was intense. You all
That
got
was-
some pretty hefty damage there.
The
I didn't do
fatality at the
anything at all.
end, like that.
So
No,
upset now.
you did. You're the cleric. Are you kidding me? Like you restored my HP.
Yeah, without you giving us health points, man, that would have that would have gone really awry, and without Arnis and Kranich and Lumi helping us
I know, I
keep
did.
it
I was
distracted,
about
man. Holy moly.
I was about to have some
Yeah.
fun too. I was about to join in the fight. I was set up to do a lot of damage.
No,
the next
that was
round.
that was a fantastic check because it was kind of like making us poop ourselves, and now we know this is a mid-level fight probably for what's to come.
This is an easy fight.
Yeah, this is an easy fight for what's to come because we're gonna start probably dealing with bigger and scary creatures and more of them.
I
Y'all
say
are
bring it
in-
on.
By the way, congratulations. You all get a level up.
I was gonna say.
Oh, get in.
Y'all are
So
now level 13. Things are about to get even more chaotic. Things are about to get a lot harder. And if you think this was a little bit of sweating, wait till y'all get to level 15. And these, like ancient dragons, are your crunchies.
well, I think with that, my
By
friends.
by level 15, ancient dragons are considered crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all are close.
Well, with that, friends, I think we can all agree that we can say the magic words, my dudes. Thank you, Grim, for running this. Thank you, everyone that watched in Discord. Is it Friday? Yet, my dudes? Thank you all so very much. Take care. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe, my friends, and go follow all of the friends in the description, my dudes. Take care, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Much love.
Part of the shrub.